because I'm so good at that. And away we go.
Yeah, don't forget to start recording.
Yeah, we
That
have our
would not
players
be a good
missing.
thing.
That would be unfortunate. The problem is I'm
Yeah.
realizing, since I'm just recording Roll20, that I'm giving away a bunch of stuff on accident. Like, I build characters in the middle of sessions, and the stats will be out there. Like last week with my other game, I built the boss and all of his henchmen on the stream, and one of the players watched it, like, ha, now I know all the stats. And I was like, ha, he's still gonna beat you up.
You
It
could
worked
do
out.
like you could put it in post and like just put black circles and stuff over everything.
It's a lot of effort that I don't have time for. I'm just doing this as a service for
play.
you guys, more than anything. So, and anyone else who wants to just watch a fun campaign.
Oh my god.
So, go on.
Okay, so can I do what roles do I have to do what I was talking about?
Let me review real quick.
Also, quick
I'll
question:
just type it back to you.
Yeah, please do.
when do we level up? Just
Damn.
wondering, is that soon or?
I feel like now is a pretty good time, to be completely honest.
I feel like it is too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like now is a
I'm-
good time. You guys cleared a couple difficult encounters. So, let's do that.
Okay, let me find that thing I had open that was super useful.
My books have moved. Oh, crap. Sorry.
Oh shit. Yeah, I should probably go look at my book. My book.
Let me send you the most useful thing you ever find. Just give me 1 second. I hope it fits into Discord.
So I get an arcane tradition now.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm
Yes,
just
the
gonna go watch
wizard, I believe so. Oh, it's 26 megs. Shoot, I've got a character sheet that does absolutely everything for you, but it's a little too large, which is bumming me out. So yeah, go ahead and roll hit points, or take the average, your choice.
What's it gonna be? Is it the con modifier?
Hit points is
what's
based
the
on your
roll?
class. That's based on your class.
Okay.
As a wizard, it's a d6. I know that much.
Okay. How many?
One per level.
Oh God.
You get a 1, and then you add your con to it.
Okay.
Does that leave it at 1?
No, it puts it at 3, but that's only 10 health at level 2. Oh, that makes me sad.
It's a little bit scary.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm continuing the trend of the dice hating me.
So Luop and Henna, could you roll for HP? Henna, you would roll a d10.
Oh my
Is
gosh,
it-
sorry. My screen's like, I just got it up and running.
That's all good. As soon as you're ready.
There we go. Sorry, you said I'm rolling a d10?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, I forgot that you're going to get combat maneuvers.
Oh, help me out with this. Where am I seeing this? Oh, here we go. D10.
There you go. And Luop, rogues get d8, I believe. Combat maneuvers, where are combat maneuvers?
Okay. Wait, sorry. I just got back. What were you gonna say about what I was planning on doing?
I should message that to you. Just go ahead and roll a d8 for your HP. I will send it to be.
Wait, /R? I forget how to do this.
Yeah. Okay, so you get 2 plus your con, and Henna gets 5 plus her con bonus. Henna, you're gonna get 2 combat maneuvers. There's a lot of them. Tell me what kind of things you want your character to be able to do in a fight, and I'll choose the best options for you. I feel like that'll be a lot easier.
Wait, who are you talking to? Sorry.
Henna, not you.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Where would I add my School of Illusion thing? Where
The
does that
special
go?
ability?
No, it's the oh, what is it? The Arcane Tradition.
Features and traits. I don't know how Kellen's sheet is so good. She apparently knows Roll20 better than I do.
Is it like a completely different?
No, it's just formatted properly, which I wouldn't take the time to do. Too many things open at once. Okay. Caitlin, are you there? Or are you muted?
Hi, Caitlin.
Oh, she's completely offline. Never mind, I'm talking to a ghost.
Never mind. Hi, not Caitlin.
Oh, this is not the right night to have technical difficulties. How are you two doing leveling up? You having any issues?
It's fine. I'm just doing the Arcane Tradition thing right now.
Okay.
What would Rogue get level 2?
Level 2 Rogue. Let me look it up.
I can't find my player handbook. And
That's fine. Cunning action.
Do you care about the gold and time it takes to copy an illusion spell from a spellbook?
You get them for free at each level, I think. But yeah. When you gain a level and you get new spells, those are free. The gold and the time don't matter. It's when you find a spellbook or a scroll and you try to inscribe it that will matter.
Do you care about that? Should I copy that it's halved into my thing?
Yes.
Or do you not? Okay.
I will be tracking that. Wizards are super powerful. Because then I'm tempted to never give you a spellbook, which happens in a lot of D&D campaigns I've been in as a wizard. They just never give you a spellbook if they don't want to do the record keeping. So it will matter, and I will hand you spellbooks far more often than most DMs, but I'm going to make you pay for it and make you roll for it too. All you get is Cunning Action, which is not nothing. It's actually a really good ability. But there's nothing else that you gain powers-wise. That's second level. Oh, my drawings are so terrible.
oh yeah, that's right. That's where I can hide after I.
Yeah, your bonus actions become very valuable.
Oh, can I not copy this into the thing when it's... Can I not copy it? That's weird. When you do the pop-out for the character sheet, when you try to copy something from the compendium, you have to pull it over to the left of the playboard window instead of into the actual window that it has open. It's just a little bit weird. It's fine.
Huh. Are you pulling class stuff out of there?
Yeah, minor illusion.
Nice.
It's a spell. I was like, meh, copy it instead. It'd be easier.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier.
Take a few seconds to go, oh yeah, it's there.
Let's grab this. Where the heck did the other characters end up?
Oh, I can create sound and an image with a single casting of the spell now.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
That's good to hear, friend.
Certainly is a handy ability. And get teleported.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Nope.
I mean, I still am, but
You're in Oblivion right now. It's just nothing.
Oh, I love Elder Scrolls.
Who doesn't?
But I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance is,
I haven't played it
yeah.
yet.
Oh my god.
I backed it like 2 years ago. Haven't played. I'm still in the starting village. I haven't had time to play it. Thanks,
Oh, that
college.
sucks.
But yeah, it's good.
I've never
So that's
started
the
anything
second.
before.
Like at the second level, that's pretty much it. This is when I was younger and not as smart, so I was like, throw some money.
It sounds like that one was a worthwhile endeavor, but most of them are not.
Yeah, no, it was. But at one point, I looked at it and I was like, I have spent $1,000 on Steam since I started buying games,
That's
Ouch.
and I play less than 30 of them.
Yes, that's the problem.
I can one up you. I have.
I mean, there was a lot of humble bundles in there, so like I have a lot of games for that, but still, like 300 games and 30 of them installed. That's not worth it.
I only
can
have
one up you.
one game I bought that isn't installed, and it's Space Pirates and Zombies because it's a trash game.
Wait.
All right, so what else?
Wait, is it just
So
us?
all I've done right
We're
now,
waiting for Caitlin to come back online. Her computer.
Okay.
all I've done right now is hit points and added that one
You're back.
spell from the Arcane Tradition. What else do I have to do?
I think wizards get a new spell slot, and you might get new spells that you know. Let me look.
All right, where is leveling table? Yeah,
What?
3 spell slots instead of.
You get one new spell slot. I'm looking if you gained any new spells.
I can't. Oh, I have to. Oh, I can just say level 2 now. All right.
You get 2 wizard spells for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 level 1 spells. Every time you gain a level, you get 2 spells of any spell level you can cast.
Oh, all right. So I need to look through that list
So yeah,
again.
add 2 more level 1 spells.
Nice.
They're in your spell book at this point.
Spell casting spellbook. That's.
And no longer Luop, did you ever make that roll and then PM it to me?
Oh, sorry. I was just grabbing food.
That's all good.
Her laptop is rebooting.
Yeah, she sent me that message as well.
Wizard spell. Oh, there we go. Wizard spell list.
There we go.
Back.
You're back!
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
As I was saying to...
Do I
Go on.
get like ability points?
No.
Wait, just double check. How do I want to do the roll? Because this is what it is. 5.
If you... Let me see if I can properly whisper this. If you... this is going to get complicated. If you do that without the type, and I wouldn't send the roll first, just send a message to me to make sure it's working. It should whisper to only me. Actually, I think you can also do...
/W and then the person's name and then the message.
I know there's a way you can send a roll to me only. I just don't remember what the formula is for it.
Did you hear me? Because I said it.
Yeah,
It's /W space the person's name space the message.
right. That's what I just sent that in the message box too. With the
Fuck you.
you can send rolls secret that way as well.
Okay, one
She
second.
was fucking launching this
That worked.
guy.
Is it like /SR secret roll?
Oh,
Or
sorry.
I'm not sure.
It says that there was an
No.
error with your formula. Please try again. Oh, what? Wait.
Huh.
You can also do /WGM. if you're just doing to the GM.
Maybe I can't do it to myself.
Yeah, it's saying there's an error with a formula. Could I just roll it?
Oh, GM roll. Sorry. /GM roll and then the roll. Or /GR.
Yeah, that works.
Really?
There you go.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Nice.
That works. Gotcha.
It pops up in the green text box every time I come in, so...
The real question is, do we want Lou up or not anymore? And I think we have a clear, concise answer to that one.
I'll integrate you pretty shortly.
Do you need me to roll again, or did it go through?
No, you got a 5, so then add to your total hit points 5, and then your con modifier. Which is 3 for you. So you'd add 6 to your total hit points, or your maximum. Or sorry, no, 8.
Oh, I'd add 8. Okay.
Yeah, so 13. So you'd have 21 max hit points now.
Yeah.
Okay, I need something from you, Caitlin. You're getting 2 maneuvers that you can use in combat, but it's a list of like 20, and I don't want to go through them all. So just give me an idea of what you want your character to be able to do in combat, and then I'll assign you a couple that I think would be most useful.
Maneuvers. Do you have anything that would go along well with archery?
Many of them.
All right. Well, she's more of a stealth survival mode. So if there's any like undercover, or you know what I mean, like I'm not knowing the list. I don't know. Oh, no, you don't. Don't you dare unplug mom. Sorry. Are there any that would be good? Like, is there like maybe a quick draw, like from like if you're like behind a rock and you lean around, like quick draw or quick aim or anything like that, or?
Oh, God.
I don't see anything. I'll just read you the names and see if you like any of them.
Okay.
Commander Strike, Disarming Strike, Distracting Strike, Evasive Footwork, Fainting Attack, Goading Attack, Lunging Attack, Maneuvering Attack, Menacing Attack, Parry, Precision Attack, Pushing Attack, Rally, Riposte, Sweeping Attack, and Trip Attack. Did any of those sound interesting to you?
Precision.
Okay. That just makes one of your attacks far more accurate than normal.
Okay, that's probably good for a long range thing.
Yeah. And you've got one more. Did anything else kind of stand out to you as something you wanted to try?
Is she a monk now?
Or a ranger?
Distracting. Hi, Anna.
Okay.
Distracting one?
Yeah, I'll put those 2 on your sheet, and if you don't like one of them, you can change them later.
Okay. Yes, we all hear you. We hear you. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Crackle's sitting in on this game. So where's? Am I putting this in somewhere? I'm having trouble seeing where.
I'm doing it for you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Just to make it a little bit easier. Add a feature.
Ouch. Oh, features and traits. There we go. When you have a moment, would you mind putting the link for the wiki in Discord again?
Could someone else do that, please?
Or
Yeah,
anybody.
one sec. I got you. 1 sec. That? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yep. Thank you much. 103 pages. Damn.
Alright, and you've got class resource, that's right. You've got, what is it called? Secret your dice. Okay.
Have you guys ever had Chicago mixed popcorn before?
No.
Oh my god. Cheddar popcorn and caramel popcorn.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah, I have had that before.
Mhm.
It upset me. I don't like when touch.
Henna, you've also got a fighting style. For a archer, you've got one of two choices. You've got archery, which just gives you a +2 to your attack rolls, or you've got close quarter shooter, which gives you +1 to your attack rolls, and you can take shots at close range targets much easier. You can shoot someone point blank without getting attacked back or having disadvantage on the roll, and your close range attacks within 30 feet ignore most cover. They just can't hide from you. Do you have a preference? Which one you'd prefer?
I think I'd probably rather do long range though, because we have melee people and I have sickles, so I'll stick with long range for now.
Makes sense.
Be right back.
Anything else I need to do?
You got your 2 spells, you've got your hit points, and you've got your that other thing that you have. You should be good.
The arcane tradition.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 4th level is ability score improvement. All right.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to add +2 to your attacks. That's not what I meant to do. Dex +2. Plus proficient. Good.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, is everyone here and ready?
I am prepared. Why does my character
I am
always
back.
have a name on her?
I
don't
want
need
the
a
name. I need the name. Named characters are important to me. I'm the one who keeps adding it. Does that bug you?
It's just nobody else has it, and I'm like, why is my character the only one that has the name?
They should. I have show nameplate on them, don't
Mine
I?
has the name.
I don't see anyone else's names. Okay, now I see.
I see Henna.
Player permissions are different from mine. I'm still learning Roll20. Okay, the 3 of you should have your names showing. Sorry about that.
I see Henna.
No, you should be able to see all 3 of them now. Everyone should.
I see Henna and Luop.
Hello.
I'm special, I guess.
Now
I
everyone
make
sees
it
everybody.
complicated.
Oh, no, I see
There
it.
we go.
Okay. What's your new name, Luop?
Luop Nogal.
How do you spell that?
Nogal.
So Logan backwards.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what he's doing.
I kind of want to capitalize the last letter than the first letter of your names.
How about you just capitalize the last one and not the first one?
That's what I
'Cause we
was-
all know that's what it is.
Let's do that just for fun.
Logan
We all know
Paul.
that's what it is.
Imagine if someone's name is actually Luop Nogal, IRL.
That would be really weird. Okay.
I'm just getting my potion of money. I need you to make the transfer.
I've had some weird student names. You don't even know.
Where's the button?
I think I do want to know now.
Want you to
Trigger. Pull.
Actually, these weren't mine, but a friend who's a teacher.
Shoot.
Lamangelo and Arangelo.
I'll email
They were
you.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you.
Say again?
Lamangelo and Arangelo.
Angelo Ball.
What?
I
L-E-M-O.
love your accent. Doc.
That's crazy.
It's Chelsea. Zachary.
Uh-huh.
Honesty spelled U-N-I-S-T-Y.
Unisty?
Yep.
Is that a
Yeah,
name?
so I pronounced her name wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
spelled
not,
wrong.
that's not
This
a real
is
name.
teacher. This is names that a teacher has heard before. I feel sad for these children.
Yep.
Rainbow sprinkles.
Rainbow sprinkles.
Okay, so.
Are we doing like a side quest today, or are we just doing the main story?
No, story's gonna continue.
All right.
It's going to be interesting with half of you here.
How about
Are you gonna-
what, put them all to sleep?
That
Are you
You up
going
again.
to scale back the difficulty slightly, or is it going to be the same difficulty?
we'll find out.
We're all
find
gonna die.
I'm not sure if there's going to be fighting today, to be completely honest. There was a lot of fighting the last 2 times. I'm leaning more towards role player exploration at this point. We'll see where it goes depending on the clues and the cues I gave you, because it's always your choice where you go. So where we left off, the party, I'm going to say the 3 people who weren't here just went off to get drunk right after. Got off the boat, and
That is kind of most of their things,
Yeah.
except maybe Helen.
yeah, Kellen's now a raging drunk when she's being Jaeger piloted by me. So, yeah, it's not good. Kellen just when Kellen lets their hair down, it goes way down, and everything just goes out the window. But you just arrived at Eldira in the capital city of Moonshade, and the elf, basically patrolman who watches the docks and keeps everything orderly, welcomed you and thanked you for taking care of the Azure Order. He asked about the bow, the Shamsalandris bow that you recovered, but you successfully deceived him into thinking that you did not ever find it or see it.
Was that the one good roll that I made, or did somebody else do that?
I don't remember.
All right.
You melted someone with acid, that's all I remember.
That was the previous session.
Oh, gosh.
No,
I wasn't there. I
being
missed
like,
Last session I did
man,
almost
didn't get it.
nothing.
Here, I'm gonna get rid of the bad dice real quick. Here we go.
I
Use my
remember
DM
Valerie
powers
being like, no,
to get rid
sorry,
of
didn't get it.
all the bad rolls. Oh, sorry, that's a couple good ones. My bad. It's what the pros call.
I'll give it to somebody else. It's somebody else's turn to do poorly this time.
Hand the baton off.
Valerie has had plenty of not doing good, and she's now not going to do that thing.
I did not do hot last time either.
So the 5 of you got off the boat. You talked with the guards who said, feel free to stay for a few days. If you're going to make your stay any longer, please let someone know in an official capacity. Otherwise, welcome to Moonshade. And immediately after that, when we cut off, right when time started up again, Baylor and Kellen and, oh my god, Dean just said, we're getting elf ale, see you later, and they just wandered off looking for a bar. And so it's just Henna and Valerie just kind of standing on the docks. The elf city it's huge, but it's huge in 3-dimensional space. There are giant trees everywhere, and they build way up tall in the trees. They've got like these kind of primitive looking rope elevators that kind of have like a large boulder or large piece of wood that can transport you up and down. They seem pretty stable as far as you can tell. Like, you don't see elves falling from the trees. There's not a whole lot of magic per se. It's mostly just primitive makeshift platforms. And the elves are quite capable of just climbing straight up most trees without assistance, so they don't really need them. It's more for visitors and other races who live here. So what would you like to do in this new place that neither of you has ever been before?
I want to try climbing up a tree because it sounds fun.
Alright, make an athletics check.
Don't snap your neck. Out of character.
Athletics.
Yeah. You're making some progress. It takes you a minute to get about 30, 40, 50 feet up, and then this elf just kind of goes flying past you.
Alright, well, I mean, I was an elf before, so I guess I lost a little bit of that in my hellish transformation.
Yes,
but whatever.
unfortunately. But your like hardened fingernails do make it a little bit easier than if you were just a simple human. And if you fall, you could always headbutt that and hope your horns stick you to the tree. I mean, there's that advantage too.
I'd have to turn around though, which would be
Good point. That would be awkward.
Your maneuver. So when I get up to the main shop district, can I see if I can still contact like Devash or Mogato?
Brenneth? Through the ring, you mean?
Yeah.
You try to focus on the ring like you did before, but there's no response, no sense or sensation of anything extraordinary happening.
Cool. I just wanted to see if that was like a anywhere thing or just an on the ship thing.
Yep. It seems like it's pretty limited to the ship.
Alright. Are there shops that we can check out here?
Yeah. There's a bunch of like spiraling paths that like spiral around the trees and go from tree to tree through these pretty cool rope bridges. So it's all accessible even if you can't climb a tree. And there are tons of shops. Most of them, as you're walking through town and looking around, are essentially based on hunting and using the parts of the creatures that live here for various means. So, like you walk by a weapon shop, and many of the weapons are made of bones or spears with bone tips. There's lots of leather armor, very little plate mail or metal armor at all. Most of it is just various types of hide, tanned and studded, and other effects done to it. It's very clear that this is a hunting-based culture more than anything else, and most of the things that are sold here are based on the prey that they're able to hunt down.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of stores. Most anything you would get, you could get.
Would they might they be interested in trading on a lion hide or parts?
You could
Sounds
certainly
likely
ask.
to me. Are there any magical shops of any rendition?
Yes. There
All right.
absolutely would be.
What kinds do I see?
Just a generic, just general. They wouldn't have any specializations here.
Okay. What kind of like spell channeling things could I find? Like if I wanted to find, well, I guess I already have the gauntlet, so I won't.
I want you to both roll perception. Just kind of thinking to yourselves what you want to do.
Myself as well.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not starting any different than last week.
Yay!
You have no idea when, but at some point a goblin looks kind of similar to Luop, but not the same, has been following right behind you guys. You just kind of turn around and he's just there, just standing right behind you.
Am I smart enough to discern that it's not Luop?
It looks like there's a family resemblance, but it doesn't look like him. Possibly related.
All right. I'm going to turn and go to a weapons shop. Then,
Just walking away from him.
pretty much.
Okay. Are you doing anything with the goblin who is following you, Henna?
Not at the moment. I'm gonna is there I don't know if I can see if there's a store where I could trade in lion parts, because apparently I'm like about to walk into a tree.
No, you're fine. That was to notice him approaching you, which you most certainly did not.
Yeah, I don't think I know that he's there.
That's fair.
I mean, you technically rolled higher than me, but it was a crit fail. So if we're using some rules, that counts as a 1 and nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that rule. It's only supposed to be attack rolls.
Ah, okay.
You can feel free to interact with Luop Nugal. You are following them at this point. You found them rather quickly.
Like how far behind?
Right behind them. They didn't notice you walk
Oh.
right up next to them.
Oh, I'll just kind of stay silent and just stare at them.
Okay. So are you guys gonna go to a store of animal parts trade or a magic shop
I am,
first?
yeah.
I
Are you splitting
kind
up?
of want to see if they have any bone darts
Okay. So you guys head to what looks
or
like a
darts of any description, pretty much.
Sure, gotcha. You go to the store. There's elves live pretty much forever compared to you guys. So he looks young, but he could be 3 times your age. It's really hard to tell with them. But he seems nice. He just kind of has a warm smile as you walk in. And notices you, kind of nods to you and says, Good day. How can I help you three?
Do you have darts of any description?
Oh, absolutely. They're right over there on the wall.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go over and look at them.
Okay. They have several types: stone, bone, a material, a substance you don't really recognize, and wooden. But when you grab them and you like try to bend them, they feel like they're as solid as metal. It's a type of wood you vaguely recognize, but you feel like that knowledge is lost to you for some reason. It's like, I used to know what this is, I swear I did, but I can't recall what exactly this is.
What God's destroying my lamp?
Do I understand that that's because of the trans?
You got a strong feeling it is, yes.
All right.
The transgenders.
No attack helicopters here.
Damn it!
Transspecial.
Transformation. Good lord, I couldn't think of that word. That was poor.
You're an illusionist, it's okay.
Your perception really low
I just
right
have to
now.
remember how things act and what they look like.
Yes.
So,
If you were an enchanter,
what
that would have
is-
been embarrassing, but you're fine.
What is the black darts? Do I know what those are made of? Or if they have any special
no.
effect?
You're not sure. It's not a substance you recognize.
Can I ask the shopkeeper
They're
about
expensive, though. They're 1 gold apiece, which is way more expensive than the other 3 varieties.
Ah,
it? I want to ask the shopkeeper about it.
Well, those are ebonwood. Very, very rare. Only found in the heart of our nation. They never break. Like, I've tried. I've taken a sword to the damn things, an axe. I don't know how the craftsmen make them. It must be damn near impossible, but they absolutely will not break.
Do they burn?
No. Can't freeze them. Can't electrocute them. I had a gnome even dip one in acid for a couple hours. Didn't do a damn thing to it.
Can you make other weapons out of these?
You can, but they're absolutely ludicrously expensive. I mean, other merchants have a few. I've got a dagger over there, but it's 50 gold. That's just what they tell me. It's rare, it's hard to work, so it's expensive.
Do you know how easily they could be enchanted? How easily they could take on magical effects?
From what I understand, it's not that difficult if you have a decent enchanter.
Alright, how many darts does he have?
At the moment, 12.
Okay, so... Alright. Can I buy some darts and the dagger then?
Yeah. However much
And
you have
I'll
money
s-
for.
I'll-
He only has 1 dagger.
But it's 50 gold.
Yes.
Alright. Can I sell in the other daggers that I have that I'm not going to need then?
Were they yours from the beginning, or did you pick them up off a creature?
I think they were mine.
Okay, half price for a standard dagger. I don't know what that is, but that's how much he'll give you for each one.
Okay. So that would be like what 55 gold, 60 gold then, minus however much for the 2 daggers.
Well, depending on how many
Okay.
darts you buy, if you're buying 5 or 10, then yeah, that would be the amount.
Well, am I worried about ammo or can I just buy like 5 and not throw 100 of them?
These are special. I would want you to keep track of them. They're essentially
Okay.
quasi-magic items, so I would want to keep track. I mean, combat will very rarely go above 5 rounds. It's just a matter of being able to retrieve them. If you go 3 rounds and throw 3 of them and you have to retreat, you don't have them anymore. That would be your main concern.
Okay, then I'm going to go with
He'll buy them. He'll buy your old ones for 1 gold apiece. Your old daggers.
old daggers.
Yeah.
All right.
They're normally 2.
Okay, can I buy 7 darts and the dagger?
For 55 gold and sell your 2 daggers back.
Yeah,
That
but I
works.
want to... They're just basic daggers, so I don't really need a haggle for that.
He won't give you a copper more than 1 gold apiece for the daggers that you're giving him.
I also have a small knife. I don't really know what that is, but it's in my inventory.
That's a tool. He'd give you 5
alright.
copper for it. It's probably worth keeping.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Okay, all right. So that was 55 gold then.
Yep. Henna. After the
Okay.
Valerie's done with her transaction, he kind of looks to you and the goblin, who has not said a word, is just creepily stalking you. Can I help you, young lady?
Yes.
So what material was that dagger? Sorry.
Ebonwood.
I'm wondering if do you have any arrow tips that I might be interested in?
Absolutely. We've got a nice set of kind of like looks. There's like these giant tubs full of sharpened teeth and claws, bones from previous predators. Well, you've got that. You could dig through it and find something. It's 2 silver apiece. It's nothing really special in there. It's a little more reliable than metal, as far as I'm concerned. I don't really like using the metal ones, anyways. Unfortunately, I don't have any ebonwood arrows at the moment. They're all out of stock. Sorry. Kind of then looks in your bag with the gigantic tiger hide. He's like, "Where'd you get that?"
From a lion.
Really? Oh, sorry, lion hide.
Okay.
You killed it yourself.
I skinned it myself.
And killed it too?
It's kind of hard to get a hide off of a lion without killing.
Depends on if you're honorable or not. But it's good to know that you are. Huh. Are you selling it?
I might. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like you have what I'm after. Which means I'm going to have to go somewhere else.
Well, I've got
they can
money.
haggle me up.
Is money not what you're after?
Oh. I find people give you more credit when you're trading than when they're just giving you cash straight across. So it would have to be a pretty decent sum for me to be worth giving up the hide here and risking not having the credit elsewhere where I need it.
What's your price?
So full disclosure, I actually have no idea of value of things in this world.
Let me give you a few for instances. Where's the
Like,
equipment area?
if someone had those arrows, about how much would they be worth?
A decent magic arrow is 50 to 100 gold pieces each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd say average for a magic arrow that someone your level would be expected to use is around 75 gold.
Yeah. So, in addition to the lion's hide, I do have some other things to barter. Do you have anything that you'd be interested in me throwing in to fetch me 80 gold on the lion's hide?
Why don't I just pay you 80 gold then? You've got the whole thing there. I can see it. Your bag's enormous. I'd be more than happy to pay for that.
Sounds good.
Wonderful.
Now I'm kind of concerned.
It's a rather heavy bag on the table. Kind of inspects it. Oh, that's not even a bad job of salvaging the hide. Well done.
Sir.
It's very good for a non-elf. I'm impressed. Please feel free to come back anytime.
I just may have to do that.
Wonderful. If you are coming back, I can have a little something special acquired for you. If you wish. I've got a couple... I know a guy who knows a guy who's got a couple arrows that might just be up your alley.
Really?
Mm-hmm. How about
How
come
long
back
would it
tomorrow?
take you to-
I should have them by now.
Tomorrow?
By then, yeah.
Alright. Oh, we should still be here tomorrow.
Wonderful. Good. Good doing business with you. And then he looks over at you, Luop. Youngster Goblin, is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, no, I'm quite good, sir. I hand him 1 copper piece. Thank you for your time.
Just kind of looks at you strange. Okay. He takes the copper and puts it in his pocket.
So I have to ask.
Yeah.
For my character, this merchant, does he seem like pretty average, like working class elf, so to speak, or is he like?
Go ahead and roll history
Okay.
to see how much you would know about this nation and the social structure that exists here.
Would I have to have a special holster crafted, or can I just say that I have a holster, like, on my upper hip for these darts?
That's fine. You wouldn't need a special holster.
Okay. Then I'd like to try to go to an enchanter.
Okay. You don't know a lot about Eldira and the elves that live here. But
Well,
you
can
do
I
know...
ask? Can I ask the shopkeeper that I would just talk to if there's an enchanter nearby?
Yeah, as soon as I'm done with Henna, absolutely.
Cool.
You don't know much about Eldira and the elves that live here, but you do know that there are really only two social classes: the families who've been here forever, and then everyone else. This guy is most definitely part of the everyone else.
Okay.
It is a I can't remember the exact phrasing, but it is a very interesting.
I'm curious if I would be feeling like a flaw compulsion, is why I'm asking.
What is it called? Just one sec. It's an ethnocentric feudalism. So basically, there are little sections that are ruled by specific families.
Right.
And being in the capital, this is where the oldest and most powerful families live. So if he was one of those, he would have a much larger shop, and you would know the moment you saw him.
Okay, that's why I'm asking. I don't know if you remember what my flaws were, but
Well, he can very easily look at your flaws.
I know everybody's
yes,
flaws.
you can.
He is probably not qualified for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that you're keeping an eye on that. Okay. So yeah, you go ahead and talk to him again if you want to try to find an enchanter in town.
Sorry, I was wondering if there's anyone especially gifted in the art of putting magic on items, an enchanter in this town.
There's a couple especially gifted ones, but they're going to rake you through the coals if you try to buy anything from them. They're the hoity-toity... Well, you know about the families, I'm sure. Them. I've got a cousin who's an enchanter. He's not gifted per se, but he'll charge you a fair price if you'd rather go to him. Your call, though. I can tell you where either one is.
Could you tell me where both are?
Absolutely. He kind of gets a crude... He just gets a piece of parchment out and kind of writes a few, like, here's this tree and these bridges, and he draws you a crude map to either shop.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
So... I wanna go to the, quote, lower class one first.
Okay. Okay. So you travel there. I assume Luop is still just following you guys and not saying anything.
All right, I'm gonna go there, if I may. Luop, who the hell is with you?
Luop's following you guys right now.
Yeah.
So he can't hear me?
He can,
He's
but
right
he's
behind you guys.
Yeah.
He's awkwardly close and not saying anything to you.
Luop,
Hi.
who is this?
What do you mean?
You gonna introduce us to your creepy shadow?
It's just him. No, because the old Luop's still in the bowels of our
He's
ship.
still locked in your
This
boat.
is a different one. Unless you're doing this in character and you don't realize that it's the new one. There's only one following us.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Luop, what the hell is your problem?
How do you know my name?
I knew that was coming.
What do you mean, how do I know your name?
I've never met you before. Are you stalking me?
I'm not doing this with you right now, Luop. Just give personal space, okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know. What do you mean?
Whatever trick you have cooked up, like, not the time, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm very confused.
I'm sorry. Are you... So you're meaning to imply that you're not Luop?
My name is Luop. Yes.
Yeah, we get it.
Get what? I don't get what we get.
Dude,
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Luop.
Okay.
I saw you guys talking back there, and you know I'm looking for a group to adventure with, and you guys seem like pretty nice people.
Thanks, dude. Maybe you should just head back to the ship.
What ship?
Val, you gonna chime in anytime?
Okay. Out of character. This is a new character. You've never met this guy before.
Yes, I know, I get that, but Henna does not. Did you see her perception roll?
Oh, sorry, I did not. Oh, sorry, I thought, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not too sure what you mean. Where is this so-called ship?
Speaking of the ship, how did you get out of the hold? I locked you in there.
You locked me in a hold? What type of monster
Which roll is it to discern if I can tell?
Insight.
Insight?
Yes.
Alright.
Luop, whisper me your roll. Whichever one is true, persuasion or deception.
Wait,
I'm trying to see if I can tell that you're the new one or not.
Right.
wait, I'm so confused. Okay, no, but this is out of character. Sorry, what am I rolling for exactly?
You're trying...
Either persuasion
basically-
or deception, depending on if you're telling the truth or not. And I want you to whisper it to me because it will say the name of it. Right,
I'm
so
sorry.
whisper me that. Can you whisper a roll, by the way?
Yeah, it's GR? No, hold on. GM roll or GR.
Right, but can you click your character sheet and whisper that? I don't think you can you?
You can just do the roll and then say plus whatever.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, just whisper me a roll, 1d20 plus your relevant stats plus proficiency if you have it in that. And we'll see if you can defeat Valerie's very impressive 6.
6.
I mean, okay, all I'm saying is, because both of these are true, I have a +6 in both of my rolls. So do I even need to roll, since I automatically beat it, even with a 1?
No, you do not.
Okay, I automatically beat the roll, so.
So you can't tell.
Alright.
I'm very confused here. Where is this so-called ship? I'd love to have my own ship.
Luop, it is not your ship, dude. How did you get out of the hole? We locked you in there. Did you have more keys made?
I was not locked in any sort of so-called ship. I was out with another adventuring group who, they weren't very nice, and I decided to leave them. I believe in fairness and equality, and they were not demonstrating that. They were killing people who did not deserve to be killed. So I left.
Okay. This may come across as a tad racist.
Hold on.
But,
What's your full name?
Luop Nagal.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was afraid
Turn around,
of.
keep walking.
Okay. I assume you're
I'm
going to
gonna
keep
look
following
for
them.
Valerie. So, like, they look the same, right? It's not just me?
I'm sorry, who do I look the same as?
There was a goblin in our party that was not very pleasant.
And what was his name?
Same as
Luop.
yours.
Do you all have the same name?
What was his last name? What was his
Egad.
last name? Egad.
Cat?
You do not speak of my brother.
Are you guys like twins?
We're not twins, but we look very similar. Would you like to hear a long story about him, or a short story? Or a one-sentence story?
identical. How about a medium story?
Medium story. It all started back in the village of I forget what my backstory village name was. So blank village. My father and I, we were very similar, but our mother was kind of Satan, and some of the genes went to me, some of the genes went to Igaj. You might be able to tell which went where. So
You say
basically,
kind of Satan. Do you
kind
mean
of
like?
Satan. I mean, she was a serial killer. May have been Jack the Ripper. We will never know.
Shit.
Also known as the decapitator of the Dugal. That's a place somewhere. So he was a bad man. We actually kicked Luop out of our family very early. Same with the mother. The mother left a while ago. I never met her. I only heard stories. So after we
What? How does that work? Just wondering. How does that work?
We never met the mother. She gave birth to us and left.
Alright.
Our father was the one who raised us. Luop was Igaj was a troubled child. He didn't really get along.
Oh, you don't have to explain that part to us. He's still locked in our hold if you want to talk to him.
I would love to talk to him. I haven't seen him in many years.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
It's literally going to be him saying something, and then him saying something in maybe a slightly different tone of voice. I'm going to love it.
We're doing this. Hey, Luop the second. We're doing this. Come with us.
Okay. I'll follow you guys.
By the way, do you have something you go after besides Luop? Because I gotta tell ya.
It is our family name. If you want me to change it, I can. It has been in our family for millennial, though. You're literally killing off my family. I'm the last one.
So what's the name that's not the family name?
You don't want to know that. We disowned that name over a millennial ago.
You disowned the not family name.
Yes, if it was the former family name.
That doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm very intelligent, and I'm gonna keep walking.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's a family name. It runs in the family.
Oh my goodness.
Roll insight to see how much of this is bullshit.
Yeah, roll insight. Uh-oh.
How much of this is bullshit?
Maybe uh-oh. Go ahead and roll, just roll a d20. I'll add the proper stats to it.
Okay.
Well, he said it's gonna be +6 either way, so we know it's just gonna be a +6.
Oh, yeah.
You are correct. It is.
If it's persuasion or deception.
It's not working?
9.
I hit the power button.
Okay.
Off and on.
Okay, I lied.
Yeah.
I don't have another family name. I lied. I can change my name though, if you'd like. I'm saying this out of character. I lied about my name.
I mean,
It is Luop Nogal, but our other family name was not disowned. I lied about that.
So we're calling him Nagal?
Yeah, you just call me Nagal.
Like, I didn't want to go to the dance, but unfortunately I had no gal.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no, we're using that one.
Wait, what?
can you at least... Okay, I do have one request. Could you give it a first name that's really pronounceable, please? Or is that that's the family name?
No gal. It's not hard to say. No gal. Like some girl just asked you and you're like, no gal.
Yeah, but like... Whatever.
I'm sorry. Oh, we have one copper piece for your trouble.
You are the most apologetic goblin I've ever seen in my life.
This is true. They all try to swindle you out of money. He's very strange.
I give money.
It's a universal trait of goblins that they just try to swindle everyone out of money, so he's very awkward.
I try to make up for my brother's sins that I know he has committed on many, many people. I saw his head collection once.
Oh god,
We were in first grade.
that's terrifying. Jesus.
That was when he left.
So you guys have arrived at the enchanter shop at this point.
Finally. All right. Okay, so this is the slightly lower one. So,
Yes.
Greetings, well wishes.
As
could
you walk
you-
in, by the way, you see him. He's got like this potted plant, and he's just kind of like twisting his hand above it, and it is very rapidly growing. And then he's like shaping it into something you don't really recognize at first, but he seems to have the ability to shape plants with his magic.
Can it be an elephant?
Oh, very interesting. Is that
Yes,
a
eventually he's
transmutation
trying to turn
magic,
it into an
sir?
elephant. What's that, love? Hold on one sec. What's that, wifey?
I said the word you're looking for is topiary.
Topiary? Apparently I'm looking for topiary.
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag just do it.
You asked him if it's enchantment magic. He says, no. No, it's a secret ritual that we only teach our kind. How can I help you, though?
Okay.
Salty.
Well, I just acquired these ebonwood darts,
And they are fine indeed.
and I was wondering if you could possibly enchant them for me.
As you say that, he just gets this really his eyes like light up a little bit, and he gets a little bit of a grin on his face. Well, yeah. What do you want? I'd be happy to work with them. I've never even felled ebonwood before, and he's like rubbing his hands together and kind of making these little hand gestures that show he's very excited at the prospect of working on these items that you presented him with.
It also makes you
Well-
hungry.
Considering that they are supposedly indestructible, I was wondering if a few of them could be enchanted with an explosive effect, and possibly 3 of them with a returning effect. Is that something that you could manage without destroying them?
Oh, snap.
Hey,
Explosives hard.
I'm just trying to protect my stuff.
That's fair. Returning is hard because of where we live, and fire is not very welcome in the forest. They kind of... There's a stupid process where we have to go through and paperwork, and I just don't like to do it, to be completely honest. Returning, not a problem. I can easily handle that for you. If you have a different element, I mean, frost, lightning, even acid is fine. It's just anything that could start a forest fire is very deeply frowned upon here.
Yes. So what kind of things could you... You've said frost and...
Frost, lightning, acid. I've been known to attempt radiant or necrotic from time to time, although those aren't really things I do on a regular basis.
Here's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Madness spells. Could you make the target go insane?
Temporarily or permanently?
Oh, temporarily. Permanently would be not
Blah, blah,
good.
blah.
Is it obvious from your appearance that you're a wizard or some kind of a mage?
Well, I have this. Maybe. I mean, I am a tiefling. I am a demon. Other than that, not really. But she does have a gauntlet on her right hand that looks like it could maybe give off a little bit of a magical effect. I mean, it is her spell focus, but
He's not going to notice it then. Okay.
all right.
He says,
It's not super noticeable anyway.
Sure. Well, I'm going to risk offending you. Are you a magician of any sort?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I have been known to use magical arts at sometimes.
That makes me happy. It's good to meet another of myself. Like myself, rather. I can give you the ability
I mean,
to spell...
you could meet another of yourself. And do I have a... Hold on. Before I say that, do I have a cantrip? Yes. I want to use minor illusion to make a copy of himself appear next to me. Can I do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Cantrip. All right. Cool. It's done.
It's only a 5-foot square, so it's like the top half of him, but he can't see the bottom half over the desk he's behind anyway, so it works. And then you say that, he just kind of chuckles a little. Well, I like your sense of humor. What's your name, by the way?
Valerie. And yours?
A pleasant name. Although, If you don't mind my asking, why do you have an elven name when you are a daemon?
I had a few troubled events in my past.
Oh.
I was originally a elf.
Oh. Well, doesn't bother me at all. I do hope that you're coping well with your new circumstance. And I do apologize if I offended you. That was not my intent at all.
I am managing, and no, you're fine. It's just a little awkward to talk about it still.
Fair enough. What I can do is enchant these darts with the ability for you to store your own personal spells in it. As far as a dart that will cause madness every time it strikes, and he kind of like looks your equipment up and down, looks your person up and down. I think that would be a little outside of your price range. Again, no offense, but I don't think you have a couple thousand gold to spend on this project and several weeks to wait for me to finish it.
What would you be
No.
willing to trade?
So I would appreciate if you could try to put explosive on one of them. What I was thinking is possibly 3 with the return spell, 1 or 2 with the where I can place a spell on them, and then an explosive and maybe acid.
Elemental
That's
attunement.
just a variety.
Elemental attunement's not too hard. That's only 500 gold apiece. Returning it's a bit tricky. It's a teleportation spell. I'd run about 750 each. And spell storing is up to 3rd level spells, 1,000 gold apiece.
All right. Well, I don't quite have that kind of cash on me right now.
Well, I'll always be here if you want to come back later.
Yes, absolutely. I'll keep you in mind, friend.
Actually, I've heard a rumor. I've heard a rumor that the wild guard, they're willing to pay very well for anyone who will help them hunt down a fugitive in this city. You may want to go talk to them. They might pay your way into a couple of these enchantments, even. Apparently, there's a high-ranking member of the it's a rather annoying cult called the Azure Order. I don't know if you've heard of them before, maybe in your childhood. But apparently someone rather high-ranking is hiding in our city, and the guard is having no luck finding them. And they're willing to... I just saw a posting a few days ago for any group of mercenaries who wants to try and find them. The reward was several thousand gold, so that could go a long ways towards getting you that.
All right. Well, thank you for... Thank you. We may be returning somewhat soon.
Wonderful. I do hope so. I will have my enchantments ready for you.
Could I get your name, sir, please?
Telenash.
Could you message that to me, please?
Wow, that was loud.
Well, greetings and well met. Hope to see you again soon, sir.
You as well. Good. Can I interest either of you in any enchantments? Looks at the other two.
At the moment, no. I'm good.
Okay. Well,
Thank
have a
you,
good day,
sir.
all of you.
You as well, friend.
Yeah.
So
Here's a copper for your troubles.
I suppose we should go talk to whoever the wild guard you said.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna go see the spectacle on the ship first.
Oh, God. What are you guys doing?
I want to go talk to these wild guard people because I want some enchantments, boy.
I feel like we should hash out the ship first. We kind of have a strange goblin following us around.
He's not strange. He's just nice.
Just refer to yourself in third person twice.
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll never know. I'm like narrating myself. I'm like, what the fuck is this crazy motherfucker doing? Is he worse or better than Luop?
Unclear.
So you guys gonna go back to the ship, or are you gonna go...
I would like to get the goblin situation settled before we talk to the guards. I'm all on board with talking to the guards because I still have a day to wait for my arrows anyway. But
What was the name of this? What's the name of the city?
Moonshade.
Something feels kind of off to me here with the goblins. Kind of want to see this played out before I sign on for another adventure.
We'll also, and I kind of whisper over to Hannah. We'll have to see if the ship accepts him.
Oh, fair enough. Only one way to find out.
Okay, so you guys are going back to the ship first?
If not, maybe he'll give us a copper for our troubles.
Ask and thou shalt not receive.
Well, on our way out, can I ask one of the... Was it Wild Guard?
Yeah.
I want to ask one of the Wild Guard if there is a bounty out for... Actually, we talked to the person at the main gate. Can I talk to the person at the main gate that we talked to last time and see if there is a bounty that we could collect on for the people that we slew?
Yes, absolutely. You need to bring back their robes. Very distinctive, deep blue. Got a yellow symbol on the back of them, and you guys did notice that each person you killed in there was wearing that same similar robe. Each robe is worth 50 gold apiece. As long as you can prove the owner of it's dead. Nice hole through the middle, some blood will suffice.
The rose. I have like a mage mask and staff. I don't have a robe.
Yeah, none of you collected any robes. Luop actually has one.
Oh, good lord.
He was wearing it when you locked him in the hold. But otherwise, you guys didn't collect any of those.
And now it's all crushed under earth.
Yeah.
You're gonna make us hoarders.
He brings up, and of course there's that bow. We pay, God, and the families will get in a bidding war over that. I can guarantee you get at least 10,000 gold for that thing. No problem. Just keep your eyes out for it.
Will do, thank you.
Yep.
You guys, the three of you, walk onto the ship. Still no sign of Kellen and the gang. And the ship doesn't seem to, attack Luop. It doesn't alert you to any danger, or Nugal. It doesn't alert you, Valerie, to any danger as you step aboard, which, to your understanding, the one tablet would have done that as soon as you step aboard if there was any threat in the vicinity.
All right.
Actually, I need you both to roll perception real quick. Not Nugal, the other two characters.
No goal.
Oh, what the hell?
Why?
What the hell?
I don't understand it.
You know, truly, I don't either.
Well, I ask, where is my brother?
There we go.
Henna, you notice that there's a lot of bubbling coming from one part of the hull that's underneath the water. Like there's air leaking out from the ship, or there's something under the water right next to your ship that's breathing very heavily. You can't really tell which unless you jump in the water and go swim over to it, but it does seem suspicious.
Marine mammals don't exhale air.
No, they don't. It would have to be something that breathes air under the water right next to your ship.
Can I point this out to Valerie?
Absolutely. And you would see it when she points to it.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Can I ask Greneth if he knows what's happening?
I don't know who that is.
He's the ghost of the ship.
Basically.
Oh.
The ring specifically. And he doesn't
Oh, that's
respond
right,
to you right
because
now.
you have the ring on.
Yeah. He does not respond.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's stolen the tablets, hasn't he?
Alright, here, I know how to check this. Go on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, is the ballista there or not?
I'm going to retcon that, and it only shows up when it's summoned. And it only shows up once in a very long while. It takes several days to recharge.
Nope,
So you could summon it to prove it's there, but then you'd have a few days of downtime without it in case you needed it. It's your choice.
Nope. We're gonna go to the kitchen.
I ask, where is my brother being held? I want to speak to him.
Wait, hold
Well,
on.
you're going to have to wait a minute. We have some things we need to sort out first.
We're gonna go to the kitchen, open the cupboards, see if they're stocked.
Yeah, plenty of food.
What happens if you pull something out?
It seems perfectly fine.
Okay, so the food tablet's in place at least.
Yeah, but that's not the ones we're worried about.
Alright, go check from the wheel. Go up to the wheel and check.
The wheel seems fine. You're currently anchored, so you can't really go anywhere unless you want to wreck the dock and probably incur the wrath of the elves.
Alright.
I guess we gotta go down.
Actually, not technically. This boat would actually resist the water. If you told it to stay put, it stays put. So there wouldn't actually be like ropes tied to it, which would really freak out the dockmaster if you didn't. It's your choice. Either the dockmaster's probably a little freaked out, or your boat's tied up, one or the other.
We're gonna let the dockmaster be freaked out.
Fair
because
enough.
if we need to scuttle out, we're gonna scuttle out.
That's fair.
We're in a ska, dude.
So anyone who takes more than half a second to look at your boat notices that and would be a little concerned at the undocked boat just sitting there nice and calm.
Well, that's their problem.
You're free to move if you wish.
I should still have the key, right? Can we go check the tablets?
Yeah, you do have the key.
Alright, let's go check the tablets.
Okay. Make a perception roll as you approach the door to see if you hear anything in there. All three of you can do it. What the fuck?
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
No, the dice hate you.
How do you crit roll? Or how do you do that? That's so bad. That's so unlucky.
The dice just hate Valerie. I don't know why.
Perception. I feel like I'm a retard. Where's the? There's perception. Haha. I think I don't hear anything.
Are you rolling for perception against yourself?
Against this other character, yes. No, none of you hear anything as you approach the door.
Should we? Alright,
I need old Blue Up to roll stealth, please.
Old Blue Up?
Yep.
Okay, Old Blue Up should roll like that.
Got it.
Alright, just ignore this for a second.
Careful, you might burn a good roll.
Okay, so 1, 2.
It's well below average.
4, 5, 6. 6 of them are below 10.
Yep.
Alright, I guess it's average. About. But. Doesn't feel like it. Whatever. What's happening? What did I miss?
So you guys
Am I
going
dead?
in? No one hears anything, and Blue Up rolled stealth.
Okay.
So you heading inside?
no. I'm gonna knock on the door. I'm gonna knock on the door first.
You wait a little while, there's no response.
I ask, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go back up to the top of the ship.
Okay.
Are you sure you locked Lou up in here? You didn't leave the door unlocked?
Yes, I'm sure.
As I'm walking away, I say, and there's no keyhole on the other side.
Oh, Luop would find a way. He always does.
Luop, you in there?
You clearly didn't see our village. Or, I guess you can't really call it a village, since no one lives there anymore.
Kill everybody?
Is it killing if they never, if they were never alive, really, to begin with? Or they never had a chance to live?
That's creepy. You don't hear any response, by the way, Hannah.
Great.
So, have you made a middle boss for later in our campaign? Because that's, I mean, ugh.
I feel like we know who the middle boss is, out of character.
Oof.
Oof.
Do we want our friends from the bar? Should I send Valerie to go get them?
You don't even know what bar, and Moonshay is a very large city.
Baylor and Dean. Oh, damn it.
You don't have a good way of finding them.
Damn it.
Are they just gonna show up right before we leave?
They're gonna show up when next session starts.
And they're just, all right.
Okay. I guess we're going on without him then. Hey, is Valerie still up top?
Yeah, she went upstairs.
Yeah, I want to keep an eye out just in case some weird goblin tries to do something weird up here. Like run away.
Alright. I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door to the very dark storage room after walking down the stairs. You notice the 6 very faint kind of pillars of light illustrating the 5 tablets and the bow that are all currently in their respective places. That is normal. What is not normal is the foot of water that is now in this bottom level, and the hole where you can hear water rushing into the ship from that has been put into one of the walls of the hull.
Oh, holy mother of God.
Can she
I thought-
tell if the auto repair function is working?
Yeah.
Yeah, run over there and roll perception. Nugal, what are you doing, by the way?
Oh, I'm just standing there.
It
smiling.
seems that their boat is sinking.
Did you say roll perception?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just showing up here to see if anyone died.
Not
I
yet.
think Blue Up did.
Okay, Rip blew up. My man's.
He seemed very sad. What if I told him that new Luop was here? I guess
He would probably cry.
yeah.
You're having a very hard time seeing in the dark. It is very dark in this ship. The only light down here are the faint pillars of light over the top of the artifact, so you can't really tell if it's the ship's repairing itself or not.
Oh, shit.
I think if we all just pray, it will.
Roll religion. No, just kidding. Alright, so I'm gonna run back up and let
It
Valerie
doesn't
know.
work.
Open.
Are you gonna
I was kidding.
close the door on your way out?
Yeah.
The bulkhead being closed is important to me.
It is.
All right, good.
Okay, you go back up to the top.
Yep. Alright, so Valerie, we got a hole in the ship. I can't tell if it's repairing or not. Can you do some magic to get me some light down there so I can see what's going on?
Oh, good lord. Alright. Yeah, I'll go down and see what I can do.
You can cast light. That's a cantrip. Do you have it?
I know, but I have firebolt. I could shoot it at the water.
Sure. Anyone who wants to can roll perception as the firebolt goes flying towards the water that's next to the hole.
Alright.
Okay. Perception.
I'm having a hard time believing this.
Every
That's the
single roll that matters in any sense of the word is like below 5.
Let's
I've
test
crit
this.
missed twice.
Let's test this. Roll a death save for no reason at all. Let's see if you get a 20 on it. There we
May
go.
or may not
Yep,
be
you're
low.
right. All the shit rolls are the ones you
But
get.
that doesn't matter right now because I'm not dying.
That's what I said. It doesn't matter, so you roll.
Look!
See?
Look!
Hey, don't use up all your good rolls, buddy.
It's just pathetic. The game knows. Yes, you can see that the wood is slowly starting to reform, and you can see a piece of wood coming up from the bottom of the ocean and slowly moving towards the hole before the firebolts hit the water and fizzle.
Okay, so it is repairing itself at least.
Mhm.
But who knows where the hell Luop is?
Well, do we have all of our things? Because if we have all of our things, I honestly don't care right now.
You can check your bunks.
I'm talking about the artifacts. I didn't store anything in any of my bunks.
Yes, the artifacts are all 6 of them are present, and the little lights that indicate that the pedestal is properly
And
been
the
placed as are on.
arrow was there. Should we Oh, we don't have the schematic of the ship. Should we? What would we roll like to check to see if there's anything else missing? Like, do we check our bunks? What do we?
You'd probably do like an investigation.
Yeah,
on
it's
your bunk.
investigation.
Investigation. Okay. So I'm investigate bulk area or bunk area.
You don't find
I
shit.
see nothing.
I mean, your stuff's there, but you don't find anything else.
That's because we're throwing all our poo overboard.
Why
Why would you find any of it there?
There's a pillar for that.
There is not.
All right, I don't have anything.
Valerie,
I
can you
guess
roll perception?
I'll finally do
hey!
something.
Oh my
I
gosh!
guess.
As you walk past your bunk, you see a little piece of paper that's kind of half tucked under your pillow. It's a folded piece of paper.
Hannah, check your pillow. Grab the piece of paper and look at it.
Alright.
It says this in very sloppy handwriting.
I want you to know you are amazing.
I want you to know you're amazing. I see your scale tail and see only beauty, and you fit it good.
Fight.
Fit it good? I guess?
Is it fit?
Fight?
It's F-I-T-T.
You fight good. Good
Oh.
too. You fight good too.
Wow.
Alright,
Oh.
fine. And I turned to Henna as I
This is on Valerie's pillow?
Yeah, under it.
Or my... Alright, do we roll to check my pillow or the other?
Wait,
the other
I already
pillow?
told you about it, so at this point you're looking pretty
Okay.
hard for it.
Are you checking
Sorry.
yours or
Right.
everyone's?
I just told her to check hers because I'm assuming there's notes for everyone, and I kind of want to leave them to their find their own note.
I don't... Do I see one on my bunk?
What are
No.
these notes about? Do you guys have pen pals?
No. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you do. Do I have a note on my bunk?
No, you do not.
Does anybody else have a note on their bunk?
You can roll investigation, try to find something like that.
I will try to find these notes. Shit. Valerie.
Valerie,
I have a +5 to that one. So.
You
What the fuck
find-
did we switch?
Oh.
I'll say just Valerie. You find a quill with the same color ink. It's under the bunk of Baylor.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, there's nothing. Let's.
Okay.
Thank you,
I
friend,
don't know.
for being honest. Have one copper piece.
Okay, take one copper piece off.
Yeah. Also, I've been taking the copper piece off.
Oh
every
my
time.
gosh.
Just so you know.
Okay. Valerie, you get a copper.
You
Yay.
get a copper, and you get a copper, and you get a copper.
Everybody gets copper.
Next thing, it'll be gold. Suck Blue Op's dick and get some emerald.
Wow, that's awesome.
I got nothing. I guess let's go see if there's any other contracts from the guards.
Yeah. So are we just swapping out goblins now? Is that? I like this one. He keeps handing out coppers. I'm cool with this one.
I mean, I prefer him much to his brother, but
Yeah. I'll be honest, Nuluop. This feels like a setup, but I'd rather have you where I can see you than where I can't.
Ah, me too. Keep your friends close, but your enemies at a distance to where you can barely see them. That's my rule.
all
I
right.
think that's how that goes. I imagine he did
Do
the
you-
cheesiest double snap finger guns there.
Mr. Nagal, do you have any idea where your brother might have gone?
Is blood running through the streets?
I don't know. I haven't been out there much recently.
Yo, you would see it. It comes in waves.
We may want to do something. So here's what's up, and I say this purely as a friend. We kind of had trouble telling you and your brother apart, and we've been sailing with him for a while. If he's as bad as you say, are you not concerned that we're going to go back into town and you're going to get strung up for some heinous crime?
You just have to say, low gang, low gang, low gang, buy my merch, and he runs away. That's a pro tip.
I
Right.
thought that was what attracted him.
No, it's what scares him. But you have to say it in like the voice of a 10-year-old.
All right.
No, but,
well, I guess
but
that'll
doesn't
be.
answer my question, though. Are you not
Yes.
afraid that they're going to mistake you for your brother?
I'll just give them some copper.
I have, so I don't know if I'm allowed to use this or help you. I have a disguise kit. I'm wondering if I should,
Do we want to? But do we want to risk having one of our party members disguised?
Well, I'm not
like-
saying disguised, just enough that we can tell them, that we and other people can tell you guys apart.
Well, yes, but here's the thing that Valerie
we-
would see from that is if they're discovered, then they would be suspicious of us, and then we wouldn't be able to talk out of it if Luop did actually do anything while we were in here. So
Well,
I think if we just be honest, it might work a little bit better for us in the end.
Honesty is key, my friend. If you lie, you die. That's how I see it.
Dude, it's up to you. I am willing to let you swing if that's what's gonna happen.
I would vote not using it and just talking, but if
I
you
vote
want to
talk.
use it, go for it.
It seems like since I have it in my possession, it seems like something we'd want to take advantage of. But yeah, whatever.
I say we save it for a cold night.
Oh, cold night.
Yeah.
It's
Or-
like when
or-
goblins have Asperger. This is awesome. All right then. So let's go talk to the wild guard.
See
Gonna
if, they
go
have
walk,
any,
walk,
see if they have any other
walk,
quests for us, because we don't have any of the
walk.
cloaks. You're seriously going to turn me into a hoarder. I'm going to find a bag of holding at some point, and literally there's going to be naked bodies behind me.
Wait, what?
That's the best part of when a campaign ends is everyone reads their bag of holding contents.
Oh,
Biggest hoarder wins.
What's a bag of holding? Sorry.
It's a bag that holds
Crap.
almost anything.
think
Like,
like Hermione.
I-
Think like Hermione's
Somebody-
satchel with the
I heard it-
undetectable extension charm.
I heard a story of someone that was they were sorry. It's really funny. They were going through an orc stronghold, and they found some papers on this table, and they were like really important notes. And somebody was coming back to look at them, and they were like, "Oh, okay, we better take the notes, and put it in our bag of holding." And then one of the party members went, "Wait, but if the table's there, they'll know the papers are missing." So they literally cut the table up and put it in the bag of holding.
Wow.
There was a. So he came back and it's just like,
Tables.
there's no table.
Well,
I
I
thought
currently
it was
have lion testicles in my equipment, so I'm not going to be
Nice.
judging.
Actually, you should see if those are a delicacy in Elven cuisine.
I'm holding on to them for a cold day.
All right.
Double finger guns.
It's much worse when you're talking about lion testicles when you think about exactly what you just said.
Don't care. Stick by it.
It's much worse. Okay.
So I guess
Alright,
we're
so
going
wild guard.
back into town.
Seems to be.
Wild guard.
Okay. You go back. Are you going to talk to the harbor master? He seems to be
well-
somewhat knowledgeable of what's going on.
Isn't it the wild guard we need to talk to, though? Like
He
one
would
of
be a
them.
member of it.
Oh, he's a member.
It's the local police force, essentially. For a modern day equivalent, they'd be the police.
Valerie, you're better at the talking than I am.
I'm a good talker.
I beg to differ.
You may not have perception for shit, but you can talk.
I'm very
still
persuasive.
beg to differ. What's your charisma score modifier?
I'm a very persuasive man.
What's my what?
Charisma modifier.
Yeah, I don't think it's too high. Let me double check.
It's not.
It's non-existent.
You've got a 1.
Yep.
Hannah, you have a 1.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 2 better than me. I have a -1. I have 9 points in charisma. I'm not even averaged at talking. Because I've never, before this, I was a loner. Period.
I have 18 points in charisma, by the way. Just saying.
Well,
That is absurd.
3 of those 18 points are just handing out copper pieces, though. So
I have charisma, but my personality traits are inappropriate senses of humor and.
that's a good
Okay.
point.
So don't tell jokes. Just be serious.
All right. Trouble with that. Although
Or
maybe,
have the
maybe
goblin
a
do the
wild
talking.
guard would appreciate a body. Off-color joke. My people?
I mean, to have a shot at it if you want.
Okay.
Just don't get us killed or locked up. Anyway,
Okay.
I guess we're going back into town?
Okay. The harbor master just kind of nods at you as you walk by his little station.
So, do
I
we ask
wink at
him
him.
or somebody else? Are we asking him or somebody else?
Well, we're talking to the wild guard, right?
Yeah, but didn't he say the harbor master was in the garden?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
Hey, harbor master, sir.
Good afternoon.
Person thing. That was not in character.
What can I do for you?
I had a question I was wondering if you could help us with.
Of course.
We were told that there may be some bounty work for hire.
That's a strange way of putting it, but yes. We are looking
need
for a
money.
fugitive in the city. Oh, you're adventurers then.
Sure.
Wonderful. I'm going to have you talk to a fine young elf by the name of Grok Ravenskull. He'll be able to help
Sounds
you.
like a nice man.
And
Rock Raven Skull.
he describes you the path you need to take to get to where he's currently located. He'll be in the tavern.
All right.
He'll probably be in a dark corner of it, smoking a pipe. That's what he does a lot of the time. Talk to him. He's got the details on what you need.
All right. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
By the way, out of curiosity's sake, did you see anyone or thing come running up off of our boat while we were gone earlier?
You know, I did. It's the one over there. He points directly at it.
Fuck.
Right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
I saw a little wet goblin scurry out of the water right next to you and run down the dock. I tried to stop him and talk to him, but he just ran right past me.
Did you see where he ran?
That way? Just kind of points in a direction. But he ducked around a corner into an alley between a couple trees really soon. Seemed to be intentionally evading somebody from the way he was moving erratically.
Did he walk with swagger?
And he ran. He was
Ran
running
with
the whole
swagger.
way.
He always said he wanted to run 500 miles.
Sure, he did say he wanted to walk 500 miles?
No, he wanted to run. If he walked, he'd get caught by the guards.
Alright. Thank you very much, sir.
Not a
Have a good
problem.
day.
You too.
Alright, so then we go to, something. Grok Ravenskull?
Yep.
Yes! So, I'm gonna go ahead and follow the path exactly as he laid out and not encounter any issues and arrive at the.
Let me see if I have a picture of him. I think I'd
Slide that in there.
Let me see. Let me see. I don't. That's a bummer. It'll take me a little while to find it. So you go into the tavern as indicated, and you do see in one of the darker corners with very little light an elven man wearing dark black, wearing some pretty heavy leather armor, dark black, browns, and some deep greens on it. Just smoking one of those kind of long Gandalf-looking pipes.
Alright. So... What was his name?
Grok.
Grok. Okay, so I guess I'll walk up with the party and say, "Greetings and salutations, Grok. We are..."
You're looking for work.
Yes.
Good, sit down.
Alright. I'll sit down.
Do you sit down
bow.
next to him?
I'm gonna sit across from him if I can, and let other people sit down next to him.
As you start bowing, something hits you in the head. Smacks your head back up, and you realize he's got a branch or a short sword that's sheathed that he just slapped you in the head with. Just sit down. No need for that.
My bad.
No
My
pleasantries. Just let's get to work.
My bad.
Oh jeez.
Hannah, are you sitting as well?
I'm sorry, what?
I am now.
When did I bow?
Not you, Luop.
Oh, okay.
Luop said he bowed.
Alright.
Doesn't take that kind of shit from people.
He seems like a very straightforward sir.
Yes, he is extremely that.
That
Okay.
I am. Thank you.
So three of you sit down, he says. You're here for the cult leader, right? Azure Order. You heard about the posting. That's why you're here to see me.
Yes.
Well, actually, we're here about other ones because we never grabbed any of their cloaks. Do you have any others?
There's the leader who's in town. The one that all the wanted posters are about. I'm assuming
Yes, could you tell us more about that one, please?
Wonderful. Good. More adventures. He's... I don't know how to put this. An evil son of a bitch who wants to see us all die. That's the short version. I've been
Sounds
hunting
like
him
my
for...
brother.
Fair.
Except is your brother an elf? I highly doubt it.
May look like it to some people. Dumb people.
Just kind of stares at you for a good 3 seconds. At your tiny goblin, not at all like an elf stature.
Please pardon him. He's somewhat new to our group of weirdos.
Alright. I've been hunting him for 20 years. This is the closest I've ever got is knowing what city he's in at any point. And he's not leaving anytime soon. At least not for a few days.
How do you know that?
Do you know much about the Azure Order?
No, just they have... That they had... She kind of pulls out the A in had because she almost said had, but she says have. She says bow after that. Like, because they have a bow?
Shem Salandras, yes. They are... Well, I've been hunting them for 350 years. That's why I asked, just in case you knew more than me, but clearly you don't. Here's what they do. They cause natural disasters. They hate the elven way of life. They want to see the world burn around them and just laugh as it happens and consumes them along with everyone else. That seems to be their life goal. That's what they've done everywhere they've been. They've never been in Eldira before. They usually stick to, well, the other side of the continent, to be completely honest. That's where I spent most of my time tracking them and hunting them and killing them.
Killing. That is not good.
It is when they're a bunch of homicidal cultists.
Couldn't you have
It is not as
given
bad.
them a warning?
No,
Okay.
because they don't give me warnings when they shoot arrows in my back, and that's happened many times.
Maybe you just misunderstand. I shut up.
Just kind of stares at you for a while before continuing. The leader, his name is Havel. He is an elf, like I said, much taller than average. He gives you kind of a description that you'd be able to probably recognize him if you saw him.
Question.
Yeah.
Was this the same guy that had the bow?
No.
Can we tell?
It does not sound anything like him.
Alright, cool.
He says he's got very pale white skin, which is extremely rare for an elf. They have skin colors. Basically what you'd find on leaves is general the coloring of elves. They have shades of yellow, red, orange, brown, green, never white. That's almost unheard of. And as he's saying this, you realize there's kind of a bit of irony in the fact that Grok is much paler than most elves. He's not like the nearly alabaster white he's describing this person as, but he's got a very pale complexion for an elf as well. But he then describes a few other features, hair, eyes, just kind of, and he kind of like gives you a picture of him.
Could I discreetly see if it matches him enough?
It does not. Several key features like the hair color, the eye color.
Alright.
His build is much weaker than Grok's is. It's very obvious that Grok is a hunter who's lived off the land for a very long time, and he's describing this person as kind of meek and meager, cowardly. So yeah,
Right.
it does not seem to match him at all.
Cool.
But he says that
Good enough for me.
this particular leader's MO is he shows up in a city, town, wherever, stays for about a month, and then a large-scale natural disaster happens. In the past, I've seen this with Sham Salandris, but the rumors are he doesn't have the bow. Someone else in their order does. We want to find him so we can find out how he's causing these disasters, and especially if he's trying to destroy Moonshade. That would be a crippling blow for our city, so the hope is we send enough mercenaries out, one of you will find him, and the Wild Guard can take him out.
Wait, how long has he been here?
3 weeks. We've got about a week left if he sticks to his normal schedule.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Too many.
And that's assuming I tracked him down immediately. I could have missed by a few days. So we're really running short on time, and we're starting to get a little desperate to find him quickly. Sound like something you're up to?
What was the pay again? I kid.
Hannah,
Truth and justice.
Hannah, I don't believe we talked about that yet.
Dead 5,000 gold, alive 7,000.
What if we bring him back happy?
Happy.
That would be alive.
He
Then,
like
sweetheart.
he like does a
Oh.
triple take at Nagal, and then at Valerie, and then Nagal, and then Henna, and then Nagal, and then just
What if
kind
he
of
says he's sorry?
the middle space between Henna and Valerie before finally saying, "What the hell are you doing with this guy? He's not going to be useful in a fight."
Honestly, sir, I have no fucking clue.
You, Goblin, what are your skills?
I'm nice. I'm respectful.
Can you fight?
I fight with words.
Oh god, not another damn bard. Oh, I'm so sick of bards.
Oh, no!
Oh, are you a bard? We have a goblin bard.
That's not what I. What you mean, boy?
Oh,
Anyways, find him, bring him to me, or
you're
any
gonna-
of the Wild
you're gonna-
Guard.
You're gonna pull out a sink and you're gonna play something and people are gonna die and we're gonna hate you.
Just bring him back. Dead or alive, I don't care. Prefer alive, pays a lot better alive. Your choice.
Alright. Thank you.
We've got a few ideas of where he might be. There's a armory in town, Bluestone, rather. He gives you a general description of where it is. They say they're an extension from Entrell, the human homeland, up to the north of here. Don't really believe them. I think that they're an extension of their order, which may have already been in Entrell, we don't know, but they showed up mysteriously about 3 weeks ago. He shows up here about the same time. I don't like the coincidence. There's also a local tavern, quite a popular place for the underbelly of our society. called the Black Wall. You might want to check that place, see if there's any rumor of him being there. And we've got a couple of Azure Order low-ranking cultists in one of our holding areas if you want to try and question them. It's up to you. The other mercenaries have tried them, no one's got any information, but maybe you'll do better.
Alright, thank
Any
you.
questions for me?
Have you ever fought this man? Do you know anything that could help us in combat?
Don't let him surprise you.
Always good.
Other than that, no one really has survived because he always tends to surprise them. I gotta say, I have had to well, don't mean to scare you off, but we've had to clean up a few mercenary companies who got close and didn't realize it and found themselves on the bad receiving end of his arrows. So just be careful when you start poking around. You may attract his attention before you even know it.
Alright. Thank
Anything
you.
else?
Not for me.
Kind of like looks at you, Henna, just ignoring Nogal's existence.
I wave at him, even though I'm like right beside him.
Oh my god.
But instead of waving side to side, I wave up and down.
Henna, are you gonna ask Grok anything else?
No, I am not.
Alright, get on out of here then. And good luck. Hope you find him. And
We
as you
shall do our
guys,
best.
and as you
So,
guys leave,
do we sweep the bar? Any chance our guys are in here?
no, they're not here.
Damn it.
They're not gonna be here. They're not gonna be anywhere until next session. I want to try one of my new spells.
I'm gonna cut for a break since it's 10 o'clock right now, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Alright,
And
sounds
then
good.
You can be more than happy to try out one of your new spells.
Okay, I will also be back in 10 minutes then.
Okay.
I use a spell called Friendship, and I try to hug everyone.
Okay, My Little Pony.
You attempt to hug Valerie, but when you do, your arm passes through her.
Acrobatics 25. I somehow find a way. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just wanted to do that. Okay, I will. Just at me when we're back, because I'm not going to be here. Kind of. I will be, but I won't. Thank you.
Sorry, I thought I could make a quesadilla in like 3 minutes.
Can't you?
Clearly.
I guess it took me like 5.
Okay. So I think it was experimental spell usage happening.
Oh, no, that wasn't particularly it. That was just like a minor illusion because I didn't want to be hugged by him, so I just left behind an after image as I walked away. The actual thing I want to do is go talk to the prisoners.
Okay. Hannah and can't remember her name. Nagal. Are you going with her?
Wait, prisoners?
Was it Grok?
Yes.
Grok said there were some Azure Order prisoners in one of the holds. In a hold.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere.
Okay. I thought. So are these? I'm kind of like I don't remember the names of the ones that were.
The Azure Order was the people that had the bow.
Okay, so these are like the same order, but these are people from that.
They're different people from the ones that died in the cave,
Right.
but they are the same order.
Okay.
And they're basically, you know how elves are like, ooh, nature, kiss it, love it? They're the opposite of that. To my understanding.
Okay.
Elves in this world are more like, ooh, nature, hunt it, subdue it, but in a sustainable way. Not exploit. Definitely not exploit.
Sustainably exploit.
That prove that you're stronger than it. That is kind of
Survivalist.
Yeah.
All right.
That if you can't hunt, you don't live here.
But the don't harm is still there, right?
Fairly. It's don't destroy the natural flow of things. You can hunt a species to extinction if it's doing more damage than good to be there. You can cut down trees if it's required. Elves have, like I mentioned earlier, a ritual ability that is well-kept secret to manipulate trees to basically grow buildings out of them without harming the trees.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. They basically just shape a tree into a house without damaging how the tree survives, which is why their landscape, their cities are usually taller than they are wide in diameter. But they're kind of primitive in a cultural sense, where they're still very much hunter-gatherer types that have found a way to dominate the wilds without destroying what makes it wild. They tend to tame powerful creatures to become guardians of their settlements rather than preying on them. Things like that. They're not the typical, and they're not like the super graceful elves that you're probably thinking of, like in Lord of the Rings, where they have all this finery and everyone's wearing silk and linens. No, these guys are wearing leather and most of them have armor. Almost all of them are very well trained in hunting and stealth and survival in wilds. They're culturally kind of different, for sure. It's more of a hunter culture than a sophisticated one, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. So
you've just left the tavern that Grok was at. I've put the 3 options for where you can go on Roll20. So if you want to vote by putting your characters there, or you want to just discuss it through roleplay, go for it.
I mean, I want to see if we can get any information out of the people that we know were the closest to this.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Nugal, do you care at all?
Huh.
You there?
Wait, is he not back yet? I thought he was here.
That's fun.
The head patter of men, are you there? The hippie of men.
Did he change his...
The here take a copper of men.
It's not the Slayer. He's still the Slayer of Men. Did he change that?
No, he needs to change it in Discord. Unless that's just his family middle name, and he's just been given to it without his consent. He just has to be known by it.
The Slayer of Men. Did he really go with the hippie of men?
No, I just gave that to him because it makes sense.
Fair play. So yeah, basically what I was thinking is, at second level I got this spell called Cause Fear.
Hmm.
I was wondering if maybe I could do a little something with that.
Okay, what's your plan?
I don't know. Go talk to them, see if they'll say anything, and then maybe with my... Actually, you know what we should do? I wonder if Nagal, since he has apparently such a massive charisma, if I could cause fear in the person, and then he can pretend, or maybe
Play
not.
good cop, bad cop with him.
Maybe he doesn't have to pretend. He could like pull out a dagger or whatever he has and like threaten them in some way. And since he has the charisma score and I have the cause fear,
Where are you getting the spell from, by the way?
the wizard list thing. Is it not there?
Let me check the spell list. Is in the SRD? Spells. Because it's not in the book, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Let me find it. Okay, it's not in the...
Here, let me... I pulled it off of the wizard thing that you sent me. Where was the spell list?
One second. Let me look at your spells real quick.
Level 1.
Do you have descriptions on your spells, by the way?
Yeah, here. Cause fear, level 1 necromancy. Oh, that's Unearthed Arcana!
That's fine. I accept that. Let me
Oh,
look it
seriously?
up. Yep. I don't care at all about Unearthed Arcana.
Okay.
Let me...
Well, I might have taken some different things then. I don't know.
Starter spell. Oh, it's a starter spell. That's actually a really good Unearthed Arcana. Let me look at it real quick just to see what it does.
It's, it just
Cause
says
fear.
you awaken a sense of mortality in the creature.
They get the frightened condition, 25 hit points of fear, makes the throw with disadvantage. Okay, yeah. Yeah, frightened's a pretty damn decent condition. Yeah, you're more than welcome to take anything from Unearthed Arcana. I don't have a problem with that stuff. I'll change them if I do.
Alright. Well, I had been avoiding that because I was like, oh, we're going with the default. Whatever.
No, what I originally said is anything from a published book or Unearthed Arcana is perfectly acceptable.
Oh, well,
And
I'm just...
anything outside of that realm, you just have to tell me ahead of time so I can review it.
Alright.
Yes. Is he in a game? Come on, man.
Come on.
You PM'd me asking for... Yes. Yes, we are. Why are you in 5e chat? Or general discussion.
Oh, that's why I keep beeping.
I am back.
Great.
Yeah.
I thought someone was gonna at me, like I said, but that is okay.
Oh,
Chilling.
I may have left before you said that. My apologies.
No, I asked someone else. It's all good though. I'm assuming I didn't miss anything too important.
No. They're both voting to go interview the prisoners first.
I would love to meet some misguided people and guide them in the right direction.
Sounds like you guys are going there first. Valerie, did you want to discuss your plan with him?
Sure. So, what I was thinking is, since you're apparently Mr. Charisma, we could go talk to them and see if they will give up any information off the bat. And if not, I have this fancy new spell called Cause Fear. So I was thinking if I do that, that could give you a bonus on some kind of a roll.
What does it do?
Frightened gives disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the sorcerer's fear is in line of sight, and the creature cannot willingly move closer to its source of fear. Ability checks are everything skill related. So all of his skill checks would be at disadvantage. It's kind of amazing. Basically everything but a saving throw would be at disadvantage as long as it can see whoever cast Cause Fear on it.
So is that only...
He wouldn't be able to lie to you. He wouldn't be able to... All of his skills would be badly hampered. So if he tried to lie, or if he tried to sneak away, or if he tried to sleight of hand something, it would all be at disadvantage as long as he could see you.
Okay, but is that... So that's only if he can see me. So as long as I'm standing next to Mr. Goblin Boy...
Yeah,
He
if
can't.
you're anywhere he can see you, he's got disadvantage on virtually everything he does but saving throws.
Okay. Cool.
So you guys travel to the it's actually the home of one of the more prominent families. Apparently there where the majority of prisoners are held are in these large kind of... They're basically putting ancient trees that they've built entire giant kind of towering homes out of. So you arrive at one and the guards ask, can we help you? You seem lost.
We were told that there are some prisoners here from the Azure Order.
Grok
and
sent you
we're
then.
Yes, he did.
Alright, we'll
We
show
would
you,
like
but
to speak to them.
you're not going to get anything out of those loony bastards. Their heads are just... They're not all there.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Certainly.
Gotta start somewhere.
Well, the others have tried. Hopefully you can get something out of those crazy batshit bastards. Right this way.
Thank you.
And then it'll lead you into the tree, down a couple hallways, and then basically a spiral staircase going down, and you're like entering into the giant root system that they've, again, used their magic to carefully carve a path and a tunnel through without harming the tree.
Alright, but that's actually really cool.
I know it is, that's why I thought of it. So yeah, the basement of these buildings are all basically root systems that were magically terraformed into houses that don't kill the trees that you're in. Like there's bark growing all around you on the inside of the tree. It's just it's funky stuff for you guys. Except for Valerie, this feels a little bit familiar and kind of homey to you. The more you're experiencing this place, the more it kind of feels suitable.
A small wash of calm brushes over me.
Yes. But yeah, he leads you to the very bottom area of this long spiraling downward staircase, where there's a series of 5 wooden, very thick-looking, sturdy wooden doors. It says, first 2 of the prisoners. Feel free to talk to them however long you want in whatever order. We'll be right outside if they give you any trouble.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Mr. Luop,
Yes.
how are you at getting information out of people?
I'm very good at getting information out of people.
All right. Well,
What would you like me to ask them?
anything about the whereabouts of that leader dude?
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can make them very scared if you would like.
That is okay. I don't like to operate out of fear.
All right. Well, if you change your mind,
Can you make them feel safe? Like they're in a safe space?
Oh my God.
Like back in the high school counselors place?
how minor illusion would not do that.
Okay.
Uh,
That is okay.
It would do that if you knew someone who would make them feel safe, or an image that would make them feel safe. You'd have to figure that out somehow during the interrogation process.
I think I can figure this out.
All right. Well, if you can figure out what makes them feel safe, then Possibly, yes. Otherwise, pretty much the only thing I'm good at is making them terrified.
Now, I have to warn you, this is either going to work really well, or it's going to work really awesomely, okay? Are you okay with this?
It's either going to work well or amazingly. Well, that sounds alright to me, so...
Yeah.
There's also the
Proceed?
slight option that they get really pissed off, but I think that's pretty slight.
Well,
Like, I put
they're in
odds at,
prison, so
at
we
like
don't
60
really
to
care
40.
about that. They're in prison, so...
Okay, I approach one of the prisoners.
And as you bring that up, one of the guards is like, "Yeah, feel free to rough him up if you need to."
That will not be necessary. If anything, I would let them rough me up to get there.
He looks at the other two
Oh my
you
god!
and just is like, "Feel free to rough him up too. We won't tell anyone." Gesturing towards the goblin.
Well,
Why, Fred?
thank you, I suppose.
Not a lot of
your magic.
room, not a long room for pacifists here. You'll learn that if you stay long enough.
Well,
Quite the contrary.
work your magic, little boy.
So the door to the right, you hear nothing behind it. The door to the left, you hear mad cackling. Just.
I knock on the door of the mad cackling and I ask, "May I enter?"
Of course. Come on in.
You sound like you're having a fun time. I enter.
You see.
You
a
just
human-
announce in third person, I enter.
I ask, "Are you okay if I ask you a couple questions? I'll make it worth your time."
Cool. By the way, he's a human. Not quite what you expected.
Friend,
Human. He's like 5.5 feet. Like, he looks like he hasn't eaten anything in weeks. Whether it's the elves just not feeding him or him refusing to eat, you don't know. But he's very badly emaciated. The top of his head is bald, and he just has white puffs of hair just sticking straight out of the sides and the back.
okay, I grab out a piece of food from
He's rocking very strongly back and forth, and the chains.
I offer him some food and I say, "Are you hungry, friend?"
No. The god, he'll punish me if I eat here. I can't eat.
You can eat, friend. It's
No.
alright. The guard won't harm you.
No, not the guard. The god. He's watching us. He's watching you. He's watching me.
He is. Oh shit.
Yes.
Can I do a hiding roll?
You can roll stealth, yes.
I say, friend, I'm well hidden.
Wait,
I can hide.
Where did you go? Oh my god!
Friend,
It's an agent of the god! No! And he like covers his eyes and just starts rocking even more violently back and forth.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I say, son, I am.
As you do that, he slaps your hand like very like.
Can I try to like dodge out of the way and put my hand back on his
You
shoulder?
can do acrobatics, yes. Yeah, he misses. You like pull your hand back in, and then you grab his hand, and then you put your hand on his other shoulder. Just
I say,
trying to
friend, violence is not the answer. Let me help you.
roll persuasion.
Okay, just give me like 2 seconds. Okay, persuasion.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Violence is always the answer. He like gives you a meek slap on the cheek, just kind of a little.
I say, but friend, would you not rather feel calm on the inside?
No, the world will burn. It'll burn, and he like actually like forcefully pushes you to the point where you almost trip over the little chair that's behind you. You're able to keep your footing, and he pushes you a couple feet back, which is surprising for someone as emaciated as him. You didn't think he would have that level of strength, but apparently he does.
I say, friend, how about we play a game?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. If you answer them correctly, I will give you 1 gold piece.
Oh, ask away.
Okay. First question. What is your name?
My name?
Yes.
Irrelevant. My name is irrelevant.
Your name is irrelevant.
What's
Nice
your
to meet
name?
you, irrelevant. Nice to meet you, irrelevant. I'm gullible.
Oh, okay.
My second question.
Yes.
What makes you feel safe?
What makes me feel safe? Knowing the
Yes.
fiery wrath of my god is watching me always.
I whisper. I whisper to the person who can make him fear. Make him fearful. Third question.
Hold on. Okay.
Are you doing it?
It was an action. So you like tap your knee or something. Anyway. All right, sure. I'll cast it.
It's a wisdom
Third
save, right?
question. Okay. Wait. Before he casts
hold on.
it, can I say something to him? Okay.
No, he has to, he's the one who rolls. I'm pretty sure it's a wisdom save on that.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Okay. You can ask him something as he's casting. Yeah, it takes a few seconds.
Friend.
Yep, there we go.
If you don't start answering my questions legitimately, you're not gonna feel very good. And when you don't feel very good, I don't feel very
And
good.
as you're
So
saying
please
that,
don't
his
hurt me.
eyes just start getting wide. The demon lady. You have to be in sight, by the way. Are you staying in sight, Valerie? If he can't see you, it won't affect him.
Oh yeah, no, I'm leaning on the side of the cell.
So
Inside.
his eyes just get huge as you're saying that last sentence, and he looks over at Valerie. No, stay back! And he tries to get out of the chair that he's chained to, and he just keeps rattling on the chains meekly, just unable to move.
Fuck.
Keep her away! Keep her away! She'll kill the god. She'll kill us all.
Now, friend, I'm gonna ask you a question. You're gonna answer it truthfully, to the best of your ability. Where is what's this guy's name again? Where's the camp leader? Or whatever this guy's name is.
Did I not give you the name ever?
I forget what the name is.
Let's
My
make a new
character
one.
doesn't.
You did, I think.
Undul. I wrote it down in the chat somewhere.
Undul?
Let me see if I can find it. Was it Telenash? No, that
No,
was...
Oh,
Telenash
yeah.
Telenash is the enchanter in Moonshade.
You're right. Let me see. I did not. It's Undul now.
Undul.
Undul.
Tell me where Undald is, or I'll kill you. I'm lying. I'm not gonna kill him. I would never harm violence on someone.
Are you saying that last part out loud, or...?
No, I'm saying it in my head. I'm saying it in my head. I said it in my head. But I lied to myself. So now I'm like saying this. Now I'll roll. I don't know. I'm scared.
Disadvantage. He still beats you. You wouldn't hurt me. She would. You wouldn't hurt me. You must save me. Make her leave. Make her leave now. I'll tell you.
I'm gonna
Please.
I'm gonna push off the wall and walk slowly towards him, and then put my hand on Luop's shoulder and push him behind me, and pull out the dagger with my tail, put it up to his throat, and say, "He may not, but I will. Tell me the truth now." Is that intimidation?
Yes. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
He has disadvantage,
Oh my!
but
I can't believe that. Hold on.
literally every time.
He failed.
Oh my god!
He has disadvantage.
Thank you so much,
He crits
Cause
and then he
Fear.
fucks up.
Devout
Thank you
time.
so much, Cause Fear.
I don't know. Please don't kill me, demon woman who will kill the fiery god. Please don't kill me. Please. He just gives this little weird smile where you can finally see half his teeth are missing. Just, please, don't kill me. I don't know.
I'm gonna tap him on the side. I'm gonna tap him on the nose with the side of the dagger, the flat side of the dagger. And then I'm gonna say, "Good boy." And right as I turn around and walk out, I'm gonna make like a fiery eye, like an eye of Sauron kind of thing, appear in the top of the cell.
With a
like
minor illusion.
Yeah, improve minor illusion. It's gonna be like a disapproving eye looking down on him like scornfully.
Here's when a bad stat might be helpful. It's my god, he's come to save me. He's come, and he starts pointing at something that, yeah, you could actually see it in Gaul. It's an illusion for anyone. But a flaming eye has appeared in a corner of the room, and he's just pointing to it with both hands meekly, like, it's my god, he's come. He's going to kill you, demon woman. And he'll kill everybody and burn them in fire. It seems to have encouraged him and brought him some level of comfort, which was not your intention.
Alright, so I'm gonna whip it with my tail, and it's gonna disappear in like a burst of flame, like I've just destroyed it.
No.
And I walk out And I walk out the door and slam the door.
He just keeps. Nagal, are you just gonna stay in there as he slams the door shut?
No, I pushed him out of the cell.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Okay.
pushed him out of the cell.
You just hear him saying no over and over and over again, just with a greater length of pause in between each one as he does. You've shattered his confidence. Apparently, you can hear him gently rocking back and forth, just thinking his god has been destroyed by this demon woman, and he's just slowly descending further into madness.
I say we knock him out.
I mean, I've already slammed the door, so we might as well just move on to the next person.
I say we knock him out before we do that.
Did you?
This is
Did
out
you
of
leave?
character. My character would never say such a thing. He would never harm a creature.
All right.
I'm saying he's out of character. You guys should knock him out.
Well, I'm not going to. But
I don't
did
think
you
Valerie
leave,
or Henna would think of that.
Did you
Fair
leave
enough.
food for him?
Yeah, I did leave food. I left a little bit of food.
All right. So he has a little bit of food, and his reality has been shattered.
Yes, I don't
Uh,
think a little bit of food will compensate for that.
Well, yeah, but maybe it'll keep him alive a little longer.
Maybe.
So there's another prisoner, right?
Yes.
Shall we test our luck again?
I say to them, I said, you know what? It didn't work against that man, but I feel like he was misguided. This next man will be much less misguided. I can feel it.
You know, I'm not sure how much misguided it was as compared to insane. Then again, they're probably all insane, so proceed.
Thank you. I pretend to hand him one copper piece, but then I whip on him.
On who?
On you. I'm kidding.
Okay. Well,
Okay. I'm sorry.
I am a female in game.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, I'll go up to the cell. I'll knock. Hey, may I enter this cell? Kind sir?
No.
You sound like you're the type of guy who has fun. Come on.
Get
Can I
out of
persuade
here.
him?
Hey, you can try.
I'll make it worth your while.
How so?
I pay handsomely, with gold or whatever you desire.
10 gold.
10 gold. Can I like pull out like 10 fake pieces of gold?
How would you have fake gold?
Good point. I don't have fake gold. Okay.
I don't think you've ever had a chance. I mean, you could make fake gold, but you haven't done it yet.
Could my minor illusion work to change
yes!
the color?
It's not physical, but yeah. Oh! You could
But
turn a
if
copper
I'm-
coin gold, yes.
If I'm just changing the color, it
Yes.
shouldn't be. It should be almost undetectable.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that again.
Okay, are you turning 10 of his copper coins into old gold-looking ones?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
Awesome.
The guards are looking at you strangely, by the way, the three of you, like, why the hell are you going to give a prisoner money? You could just open the damn door and walk in. And one of them just kind of shaking his head in disbelief
and
at
I-
Nagal actually considering this at all.
I kind of turn over to him and I go, "Hey, I don't know either, but it's worth a shot. Whatever."
I say I'm a master negotiator. I once got a 5-year-old to give me his lunch for 10 gold pieces.
Like he gave you his lunch and 10 gold
He gave me an apple, yes.
and 10 gold.
No, I gave him 10 gold. You misunderstand.
Hey. Okay.
We'll be.
All the guards are just staring at you in incredible disbelief. Yeah, they believe you're a moron. Absolutely, that you sold them the truth that you are dumb as a pile of bricks, apparently.
Awesome. That is what I'd like them to believe. Okay. Okay. I say, have we got a deal, friends?
Of course. Come in with 10 gold, I'll talk with you.
I open the door and then I like toss the 10 gold pieces to him elegantly.
You know, this guy is it's not chain, by the way, it's vines that they would use. He is completely strapped from head to toe, like almost like a mummy, just completely tied up in vines to a chair.
I toss the gold at him.
It just falls on the ground. It stares at you. What am I supposed to do with that? Put it in my hand.
Friend, If you want the gold, you must want the gold. For you
Oh,
to grab
good
it, you
God.
must believe. Just believe, friend. I believe.
Or you put it in my hand, or I'm not going to answer your stupid questions. I've had half a dozen groups like you come in here the last few weeks. I'm not answering a question until you give me something.
I say, friend, these aren't questions so much as they are things that need your response.
I
Would you
heard
take it as...
what you said to the crazy in the other cell. Stupid task like that won't work on me.
I don't believe you're stupid. I just believe you're dull.
Just ask your damn question so I can get my money.
Where... okay. I then, like, turn back to the group. I'm like, what should I say? I'm out of ideas.
Jeez.
Just ask him where the dude is.
Hey, where's the dude?
Where's the dude?
I mean, of course, replace that with Udall. Or...
I say, sorry, friend. I meant Udall.
Undul.
Undall.
What do you want with him?
He's an old friend, and I feel like he's gotten into trouble. I
Roll
need to set him
deception.
back on his path.
You are so full of shit.
Where the hell did you meet Undul at?
Back at camp, I was his sex boy.
What?
He's quiet for a couple seconds and he kind of nods his head in the affirmative, if that makes sense. Go on.
I was wondering
You've
where
learned
he
something
might
about
be.
an NPC.
He might be gay. I might be gay. I say, do you know where his last known location was? I have a present for him. I then bend over.
I did. You bend over towards him, like mooning him?
No, like, just like, never mind. Just forget about it.
Super awkward.
Yes.
The last time I saw him was 3.5 weeks ago. I don't think that information is very relevant, do you?
Oh, it could be.
He was at Duskwall, if it matters to you.
Did you see him talking to anyone?
To me.
To you?
Yeah, that's what generals do, their second in commands. They talk to them.
By chance,
So-
did he tell you where he was going or what he was doing?
He's going to bring the forest to an end. A
gonna bring the
glorious,
forest to an end.
fiery end.
That does sound pretty glorious. I hope I can see this.
Henna, as he says that, you notice the guards all take a step towards the cell as if they're contemplating whether or not they want to beat the living tar out of your goblin friend.
Oh, jeez.
But at the moment they show restraint and they don't proceed any further.
If I'm still outside, I'm gonna walk over to them and discreetly go, "Sorry, intense negotiations going on. Please pardon us."
What in the hell is wrong with the goblin?
He prefers to persuade rather than threaten.
Well, he's an idiot. If he threatens our forest again, we'll persuade him not to talk.
Oh no, sorry, that was not a direct threat. He's trying to get on the good side of Mr. Prisoner. We do apologize.
Well, our good side's more important, but we'll let it slide this time.
Please. I will not allow him to do anything bad to this forest. I was once an elf like you, and I do get a sense of calm from this. And yeah, basically just some more bullshit, and then
Yeah, he's talked down for now. Keep going, Nagal.
I say, I'm just trying to, like, out of character, like real talk. What should I ask him?
I mean, does he know anything about what everyone else in the forest is doing? Right? Because
That's a good question.
he's already said he doesn't really know where Oodle is,
Yeah, and he would have no reason to lie since, I'm trying to...
I guess. So I just try to figure out if there's any other leads we can follow.
Okay. Do you know if anyone else in the forest by chance would know of his whereabouts?
The rest of our camp would.
I forget. Where is this camp? I
didn't
haven't been
tell
to it.
you, and you've never been there before.
You're right, I have not. But I was wondering if you could possibly tell me.
Do you want to go to be our latest sacrifice?
I wouldn't be opposed.
Roll whatever is appropriate, deception or persuasion, if you're being serious or not. You're strange for a goblin. If you want to go there to sacrifice yourself, by all means have fun. And he tells you the directions on how to get to what is allegedly a Azure Order camp just a couple miles out of the borders of Moonshade.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's, I guess,
Titty tatter, let's
have
tatter.
greetings with our friend and go have some combat before we end this session.
I hug him, I grab the gold, and I say, friend, you have been so helpful that the gold is worth too much. Or that the gold is not worth enough. I will bring back tenfold for you. Tenfold.
As you hug him, I need you to make an acrobatics check. Or athletics.
Bubbo!
He does not grab you with his arm-crushing strength. You were very lucky.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Yeah, it's a +9 to acrobatics, which is ridiculous. Okay.
I say, take the lead, you guys. Let's leave this place. I'm getting depressed.
Yep.
I then go try to hug the crazy man as we leave.
He just hugs you back and weeps bitterly into your shoulder.
I say, it's okay, friend. I can end the suffering.
Are you going to do that?
By patting on his back and saying, it's okay, friend. It's okay. I believe that I've ended his suffering. I walk away.
Wait, what did you do?
I patted him on the back and said,
Okay. Let's go.
let's go.
Alright, where are you heading?
I mean, I vote here, unless we want to do the armory. It's between the camp or the armory for me.
What would be the point of the armory?
I mean,
They claim
suspicious activities.
Grok claims it's a front for the Azure Order. They do business out of it, basically.
Oh, yeah. What was the name of that prisoner again?
Which one?
The second one we talked to.
I didn't give you a name for him.
Okay, I go back into the prison and I ask, friend, sorry, what was your name? I want to tell Ugond how helpful you were.
Undle.
Gore death.
Vor death.
Gore death.
Gore death.
Like what I'll do
That's
to you if you come back again.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. I wink at him.
Oh god.
Okay, lead the way, Valerie.
I don't know why I'm leading, but I'm gonna keep my butt watched while we walk through this place and see if I can. Well, I don't have detect magic, but see if I can like feel anything magical while I walk around.
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Because if this guy's gonna try to sneak up on us, which I assume he is, I want to see if I can see him. Probably not.
Not magically. You don't sense any disturbances as you're walking through the city.
Isn't the camp outside though?
Oh, you
Can I
mean
use my...
you mean after you've left the city?
Well, like all the time, but like also I'm assuming the camp's on the ground, so if we can, I'd kind of like to walk through the trees.
Can I use my investigation to do the same thing he just tried to do?
No, it's perception.
Oh, perception? Okay.
Is what you should be
I'll do
using.
Well, we should be looking constantly.
Yeah,
Okay,
I agree.
I look-
You'll
I
all
look
roll a
calm.
perception check as you approach.
I look constantly. I pray to God. Please. Please.
So I would like to try to walk in the trees. I want to try to get there through the trees because it's a forest, and
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping that they're humans and not up in the trees.
Okay. So you walk in the direction towards where he told you the camp would be. I want you all to roll perception, please.
Wait, who just left?
And are you rolling? Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just kind of casually walking through the trees? Because that's going to be a stealth roll if you're not.
I'm stealthed. I'm stealthed.
Okay, there's a good
you
roll.
Can't see me.
All right, everyone needs to roll perception, and if you want to be unseen as you approach, I need stealth as well.
Damn, twinning, literally.
We lost our third player for a second time, so I will roll for her. I'm going to assume she'll follow suit and roll stealth as well.
Probably.
Here comes the double ones, and she gets killed before she even gets back online. Perception,
That would be fun.
stealth.
Hey, that's not bad.
Wow, you are all the exact same stealth.
Yep.
Nick P and person who's not here, so I'm not going to talk to them.
Sorry? Wait, I'm Nick P.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, the people with the higher perception checks.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Luop and...
Everyone but Valerie, you see, I'm just going to reveal this. I can reveal it all at this point, that's fine. You see a camp up ahead. Looks like this. You're approaching from north. So the three of you are up here currently.
Can I attempt to fake a letter from Ugand? I know I've never seen a letter from Ugand, but what I best believe it would look like.
Roll intelligence to see how well you do. The green circles are trees, by the way. The red squares are tents, and there's a campfire in the middle.
Am I blind? I don't see intelligence here. That's really...
Just flat intelligence.
You
sorry.
actually click on the intelligence.
Yes.
That's
ironic.
not terrible.
Knowing virtually nothing about him, you feel like you could maybe manage it?
Okay.
So what is this letter going to say?
I'm going to stay up here in the trees.
Yeah.
So you can do
roll
whatever you
athletics
want.
to climb.
Well, I was already up there. We walked in the trees. We walked through the trees.
No, you are no longer in the Elven city. You're a few miles out, so the trees don't have natural...
Well, yeah, but if they're dense enough, we should be able to... All right, well, fine. Athletics...
It's not quite that dense where you could walk from tree to tree here. Yeah, you're fine. You have no problem climbing a tree.
I say, friend, for us to succeed, we must have faith. Please believe in me, like I believe in you.
From Undal?
No, I was saying that to my fellow party member.
Oh.
On believing that this note will work.
Okay. Hannah says, sure, and when it fails, as I'm expecting it will, I'll start shooting arrows at everyone but you. How does that sound?
Oh, so Hannah.
I think it
And
is.
if I was still down there, you would have heard... What about me?
Hannah is going to go take up... Actually, she's going to take position right next to you in the tree because that's got the best line of sight on the tents.
Nice.
The tent openings, I'm just going to draw a line indicating where the flap is for each one. They're all facing towards the center, though. But you don't see any people currently. They might all be in the tents. They might be away from the camp currently.
Any magic?
Do you have Detect Magic?
No.
You could roll Arcana, but you need a damn high roll to emulate Detect Magic.
Alright. Arcana.
That's a pretty damn
How
good roll.
that?
Unfortunately, no.
Alright.
From what you can see, which is the tents, the campfire, and the trees, there doesn't seem to be anything that screams magical to you. It all seems pretty mundane.
Well, our spicy boy might not be here then.
I feel like we could have some fun. Let's talk to these nice people.
I mean, absolutely, but... Go for it. Do your thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna start walking up. Or wait, what are these green things? Are those trees or are
Trees.
those like
Greens, trees.
Okay. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. I peek into the tent. I say, "Yoo-hoo!"
You're not by the flap.
Oh,
The line is the flap.
There we go. I say, yoo-hoo, I'm here to see Ugond.
Oogle.
Ugold. I call him
No D
Ugond.
at the end. It's Oogle.
Oogle. Frugal Oogle.
It's
Oh my gosh.
it's right
there we
here.
go.
It's Undol.
Undle.
It's right.
All right.
Undle.
It's right here.
Ooh.
Well, that was above my screen. I knew it was there, but it was above my screen. I was trying to be smart.
Undle.
Trying to still remember it.
Undle. Do we really have to call it a cult? I feel like it's just like some strong religious believers. Can we just say like believers?
Oh, was that?
Nothing.
Because no
What
one
is
has
that?
ever said believers or like the prophet has ever ended poorly.
Exactly. Thank you for believing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hell, Galaxar.
So Nugal just comes walking into the middle of this, and then he makes a dexterity save for the trap he triggered.
Holy shit, what did I miss?
We're at a camp now. We're at the Azure Order camp.
Wait, were you there when I was talking to the second guard?
Yeah, and then I dropped out.
Oh, did you hear about what I said about how me and Undul know each other?
I heard that you were like his boy toy or whatever.
No, sex boy. Very different.
Sex boy.
Very different things.
Sex.
Yes.
My bad. Sex boy.
We only want each other for the sex. It's very different.
Good for you.
I need
I
that dex
missed
save.
the diagram of this. So we're at their camp.
Green is trees, red is their tents, and orange is a campfire in the middle. You don't see any people.
Okay.
What's your dex save there, Nugal?
Oh, sorry, dex save.
Yeah, you triggered a trap because... Fuck. You, like, notice ahead of time, you just intentionally trigger the vine trap that goes snapping up into a tree 20 feet above you.
Oh jeez.
Just kind of, I assume, wave goodbye, getting a read on your character as it goes up.
Wait, sorry, say that one more time? Wait,
There was a snare trap that you noticed, and you intentionally triggered it just to get it out of your way so you could walk past it.
Oh, okay, I thought you were
Yeah,
saying...
So,
your
can
dex save
I...
destroyed it. Yeah?
Can I make sure to look around up in the trees now that I know
Yeah,
that there
roll
are traps
perception.
that pull us up into the trees?
Yeah.
Where's perception? I saw it literally. Perception.
Nope.
Good God. Alright,
like you
well, at
almost
least I got a
walked
good
into a
stealth
trap.
skill.
Yeah. So you're walking up here and you're banging on the flap of the tent? Is
I would
that-
assume it wouldn't be banging, but...
Or you're kind of... makes it an unsatisfying plop, plop, plop sound. And then what did you say?
Something like yoo-hoo.
No, there's no answer.
Yoo-hoo. Oh, there was no answer?
Nope.
I walk in, and as I'm walking in, I'm like, Undul, where you at?
There's nothing in here but a bedroll. Just a small bedroll in the back with a pillow on it. And a small chest right here. It's got a lock on it. It's closed currently.
What are you guys thinking?
You can't talk to them. You're in a tent right now, unless you're gonna yell.
What are you guys thinking?
No response from me.
I'm thinking I'm gonna like hide over here. Can I do that?
You've already got a really good stealth score, so you should be fine.
Okay. What was that?
Nothing you need to know about. So I'm just gonna, like, keep an eye out and be ready, because I feel like this dude's about to get whipped on.
It's going down.
Go ahead and roll
But-
perception, everyone but Luop.
Perception.
You got no answer from them, Luop. What are you doing?
Oh, wait, no answer from who, sorry?
Your
from
friends.
them.
Your allies.
They don't really seem like friends. Can I investigate the tent and look for clues?
Yeah, roll investigation. Valerie, you notice there's a couple figures traveling through the forest towards Luop in the tent. You notice about 3 of them traveling in the area that I've darkened. Investigation 18. The chest is locked. There's nothing in the bedroll. There's nothing really else that tells you anything important in here.
Can I try to pick the lock?
Absolutely.
What would I roll for that?
It's a lock picking check, so dexterity plus you'd have your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so dexterity.
Roll dexterity and just add 2 after.
Oh, okay. Makes it easy. Okay, dexterity. Click that. 11.
Valerie, roll insight. Yeah, they seem to know.
Alright.
Luop, you're not able to open the chest with your lockpicking skills. They're just not up to snuff right now.
Can I try to break the lock?
Yeah, make an attack roll. What weapon are you using?
I will use a dagger.
Okay. Yeah, make an attack against it. Yeah, you break the lock.
Wow, I break the lock and then some.
In it, you find a small pile of copper and silver coins.
How
and
many, to be exact?
A journal. 11 copper, 7 silver. And a
11
small
copper.
leather-bound journal.
11 copper and 7 silver, you said?
Yes.
I really, really wish there was something that I had that could reach out and touch them that didn't start fires.
A fire would... You know what? You know what's awesome about a fire? It may kill one thing, but it gives life to another.
Is Hannah close to me?
She's at the base of the tree you're currently in.
At the base? Dang. Alright. Can I point out the figures to her?
Yeah.
Alright. I want to do that. Well,
there's 2 in this area, and there's 1 over here.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'm, basically point them out to her, let her do whatever she wants, but I can't reach out and touch them without starting fires, and I promise not to start fires, so...
Easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. Take it.
Oh,
Take it.
okay. There we go.
Oh, shit.
So that's within range of me then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that we want to start shooting right away though, do we?
I mean, they are the Azure Order. They were...
That's right, they're fucking nuts. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Can I transfer to this tree?
Yeah. Roll stealth again.
Okay.
Did I find any clothes in that chest?
Clothing? No. Yeah, you make it, no problem.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just gives me a little bit extra range on them all.
Can I well.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get cover from this tree because I'm above them?
Yes, you do have some cover from it.
Nice.
I want to move forward to this tree. Am I allowed to do that? Do I need to roll for stealth?
Yeah, you have to roll stealth again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and move.
I feel like I make it.
Maybe go on this side so you cover more angles.
I was gonna say, how much in terms of like shooting around the tree can I do?
What's that?
How much in terms of shooting around the tree can I do? Do I need to be off to the side or?
Yeah, you need to be able to draw a straight line to your target without it going through a tree.
So I need more like, I would need more like here.
What are you shooting at? That's the question.
This black area down here where I know they're hiding.
You could shoot anywhere in this area, but you couldn't shoot like over here because it'd be through your tree. But you've got range on almost everything from right where you are.
Okay. That'll do.
Okay. So you two have moved up. Luop, are you looking through your journal, or are you just pocketing it for now?
I'm gonna pocket it for now.
Okay.
Good choice.
As he does that, you notice that emerging from the shadows come these 3 figures I've been telling you about.
Okay. Wait, can I see these figures from where
Nope,
I am?
you're in the tent.
Okay.
And I need everyone to roll initiative. Because they're here to party.
Select your character first.
Yeah, click on your character first, and then initiative. We're not going first.
You're not going second.
Nope. Luop, you don't know there's any threats right now. What are you doing on this turn? You just pocketed the journal and the money that was in the chest.
I'm just gonna kind of stretch and just think about how good life is and how nothing is going wrong.
Henna!
It's kind of good. It's good.
All right.
Okay, hold on. With that, are you postponing your turn or are you doing nothing in your turn?
He doesn't
I'm
know there's a threat.
postponing.
You're postponing. Okay.
Yeah, if someone jumps in, he'll be able to take his turn right after that, but he'll also be surprised.
So these guys are blocked by tent.
The tent, yeah.
Is this guy considered blocked by this tree then?
He's got partial cover, so he's got a bonus to his armor class.
Okay.
Could
so
you
can
use
I?
half of your movement to move forward, shoot, and
Right.
then use half to move back?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Because I was like, I only need to move one square. Okay. So I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
All right. And then I'm gonna shoot and. Oh Jesus Christ, computer! Stop being this way. Oh my God. Thank you. There we go. Full disclosure, I'm not sure how to enact the things that I just added onto my longbow. Will that still happen when I hit longbow?
When you hit what?
When I hit longbow, the added attacks, are those automatic or?
I've added them manually for you, so they'll be there.
No, I meant they activate automatically. I don't have to.
Your
Okay,
combat
well,
maneuvers do not. You have to declare if you're using one.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
So
you only have 2 uses per short rest, so keep that in mind.
okay.
Well, it's short or long, right?
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
Short always implies long. Do you want to use one of your maneuvers?
No.
Okay. 15 hits, roll damage. 8. You pop around the corner and fire an arrow right into his shoulder. He looks genuinely surprised that you're there. He didn't notice you. And you pop him back around.
Are there, like, these are just cultists, right? These are not the guy that we're looking for.
No, none of the 3 that you currently can see match the right description.
All right. So it's, if she's done, then it's my turn.
Yep.
Wait, where are the bad guys at? Oh, I erased their freaking initiative. It is not your turn. They had a 16. Sorry.
Nice.
All right.
They're
That's
up.
cool.
This guy yells out, "There's more of them, watch out!" And then goes to...
No gal heard that.
Yeah, I did hear that. So would I not be surprised if someone comes in the tent now? Since I heard.
Luckily, no, you would not be surprised.
I would be happily surprised.
You wouldn't even be happily surprised. You just wouldn't be surprised.
He's wielding a sickle as he charges through the tent flap at you and takes an attack against you. You can take your turn as he shows up, but he's going to get an attack against you regardless of what you do.
I say, friend, please don't attack me. As I draw out my dagger and stab him in the leg.
Nether regions. In the nether.
Yeah, in the nether regions. No, maybe the chest. Whatever I look to be, the best thing to hit. You know?
So basically, you guys are hitting each other.
Yes.
Yes. Luop, you take 6 damage. Make your attack against him.
Can I do both daggers or just one?
Do you have 2?
I do have 2 daggers.
Yeah, your bonus action can be your other dagger, but then you won't be able to use cunning action.
Okay, I'll just do 1 dagger then.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll do I'll do 2 daggers. Okay. Oops.
You
didn't mean to do
need your
both.
offhand for the second one.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to do the
Gotcha.
that one twice.
Offhand is a hit. The first one is not.
Okay. I will roll damage.
All right, so you got to beat like
Why is it
maybe
not
a 13, maybe.
Why isn't this registering? Okay, sorry. It's the first one. I don't know as much.
How much damage do you do?
I do a lot of damage.
What's that plus
So-
2 for?
Oh, oops. My second dagger. Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah, sorry. Take away the plus 2.
For the second one.
Yeah, for the second one. Or no,
So
no,
it's
no. It's only the first one. I only did 9 damage. I still have the dexterity plus on. That was my bad.
You
Wait, how
did
did I-
4 damage.
Oh, yeah, I remember because it was.
You
a
don't
crit.
get that plus 5 at all. You only get 4 damage.
Yeah. I just
Okay.
remembered why. I was very.
Yeah, offhand's not nearly as strong as your primary. Okay, you do 4 damage though. You get a scrape across him and notice the arrow sticking through his chest. That is not enough to kill him. The other ones take their second action. And another one pops in through the tent.
Did 6 damage to me. That's right.
He'll go here, so the third one can go there. And they all 3 have disappeared into the tent with Luop. Go ahead, Valerie.
Oh boy. All right. So where is it?
This is not good for poor Luop.
Poor Luop will live. And then some.
You have your movement still if you wanted to use it, by the way.
Oh, I do? Okay, can I try to, like, run? Oh, wait, attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Um,
So what is the save on this? Are you
have
good
an
at
idea.
dexterity?
one second. I have a good idea. I have a really good idea. And yes, very good at dexterity. But my question is, how thick are the tent walls?
They're animal hide, so maybe half an inch to an inch.
How easy do you think they could be cut?
Not very easy.
By you, pretty easily with your main primary hand.
With both my hands. Trying to, like, cut both of them.
You could probably do it in 6 seconds if you have a good enough reason, like 3 crazy cultists trying to hack you to pieces.
Could I do it any faster?
Depends on your attack rolls, but it would be an actual attack, so you can't do it this turn.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna have to get your input on this because
I have good dexterity. Do it. I already know what you're talking about.
okay, you want me to do it?
Do it.
All right.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, please, Lord, don't. I really hope I'm not misunderstanding you here. Fuck out of these guys.
So I'm a center cultist. That was terrible. So, but that's still on the center cultist, which means that everybody within 5 feet of the center cultist does a dex save, and if they beat 13, they
Boom.
Good job.
You're
they
fine.
take no acid damage if they beat 13. If they don't, it's 2d6.
Yeah, you can just click acid spike and it'll roll the damage for you.
I clicked it. Why is it not showing up?
That's weird. Just roll 2d6. They all failed it, so they're all taking it.
What if... No, that's the same thing. What? Alright.
You might need to fix the spell later.
6.
4.
Wow. Alright.
You hear a lot of it stings coming from inside the tent.
Burns!
And Luop, you see all 3 of them get covered in a little bit of acid. Take some damage from it. You're able to dodge out of the way of all the splash.
That's
Do you have a move or bonus action you want to use, Valerie? Also, the tent is starting to dissolve. Because you had to fire that
Where?
straight through it. The top,
Where?
right above Luop, is where the hole is currently.
Can... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep my height advantage.
Okay, Luop.
Hello. My turn?
It's your turn.
I'm just trying to think, is there anything I could do so they don't have an attack of opportunity on me?
Yeah, that's what cunning action is for.
Okay, so with cunning action, am I able to, like, dash or some shit?
Dash, disengage, or one I can't remember. Disengage is the one you'd want because then they can't hit you when you move away.
Can I disengage and run out of the tent?
Not through them.
Not through them.
You'd have to use
there's a hole above you. If you use your super acrobatics, you could just jump out. You could
try to jump out.
Can I just try to literally just like jump right out that hole?
Yeah. Roll acrobatics.
Boom!
Yes, you make it out.
In fact, you do a triple backflip through the hole.
Did I tell you I was a gymnast?
I don't know if that's canon.
Here, let me.
Did
You can't see it, but I just made him flip 3 times his icon, so that'll be on the video. It's canon now.
Yay! Alright, so he's like, what, over here now?
Yeah, I'll say you were smart and jumped towards your allies rather than away from them. That's gonna be...
You don't block them, though.
That's half your movement, so you've got 3 more spaces you can move if you wish.
Okay. Wait, I would be able to sneak attack, right?
No, your action was jumping.
Can I just try to hide on the side, like, right on the side of the tent, like, right there?
You can roll stealth.
They're gonna move before your next attack.
Trust.
Can you open the door?
Alright, Henna.
Sorry, just a second. I'm getting kicked out of the room I was in.
She's getting evicted.
It also sounds like her ceiling is falling down.
No, I tripped on a Snoopy plane.
Ooh, fun!
Yeah.
I love those.
Casualties, man. Casualties. Alright.
You killed Snoopy, Jesus Christ.
Alright. Okay, there we go. Sorry, so are they still in the tent?
Yes.
Can I see them?
You cannot see any of them.
Son of a bitch.
You can attack, but it's disadvantage.
I can attack, but it's disadvantage, is that what you said?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm wondering if I should, like, try to climb the tree?
You could use your movement as that, probably. Shoot him through the hole in the top of the tent.
Yeah, but by the time I get up there, then they're going to come out of the tent.
Well, but if it's your movement, is it an action to climb the tree?
Yes.
Alright.
Well, it's movement. You'd have to roll climbing to see how far you get.
And I'd have to be pretty high up to get them.
Probably. At least 20
I feel like
feet.
then I'd just be trapped in the tree.
Well, I'm trapped in a tree.
You're trapped in a tree farther away. Ah, fuck it. Let it ride. Alright. So so what am I rolling to see how high I get?
Acrobatics?
Yeah, athletics. Yeah,
Athletic. Alright. Shite. Thanks. Good night. Do I have to roll? I'm not gonna roll. I'm not gonna get very high. I have nothing on athletics.
Well, that's what climbing a tree takes.
Oh shit. Alright.
You could always do something else.
Yeah, I don't think that's the course of action I want to take. My acrobatics is high, my athletics is not.
You could use acrobatics to jump into the tent. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could.
Put herself right in front of 3 cultists.
Yes.
But I could, but I'm not gonna. Actually, I have distracting attack. Yeah, I'm gonna use.
So hold on. Here's another option, just for you to think about.
Yeah.
You could prepare a bow shot, maybe, and then use it once they get out of the tent.
That would work.
Am I allowed to do that?
Yep.
Distracting attack. So, can I prepare a distracting attack to attack the first one that comes out of the tent?
Yes.
Okay.
So preparing attacks is to my understanding, and please do correct me, Whisper, is like saying I want to do this guy when this condition is met.
Yeah. No, it can be anyone. It's just I'm going to attack the first person who gets within melee range. Is.
Yes, but that's the condition. The condition is the first person that's an enemy to get.
Yeah, you must have a condition.
Okay. Yeah. Then can I prep to do distracting attack on the first a cultist out of the tent?
Absolutely.
Okay, because they're next. So
Are you going to move
Make
or
it-
to use your
make it
bonus
so.
action?
am I going to? Sorry, what now?
Are you going to move or use your bonus action?
That is my bonus action, isn't
No,
it?
that's your standard action.
Distracting
You
attack.
could-
Oh,
You could go to the other side of the tree so that you have a better angle without hitting Nagal. Which I know we don't care about, but it would
Yeah,
also give
I'll
a
go
better
down.
angle on them.
I'll go down there.
Okay. Make your attack.
Just gotta believe.
Oh, come on. There we go. I think I'm doing this wrong.
Just make a longbow attack.
Okay, so I don't actually click on anything with distracting attack.
No.
Oh, okay. Anytime. There we go. Oh, Jesus.
That hits. Roll damage and then roll 1d8 on top of it.
Okay. And then
/R
One.
space 1d8 or just d8.
alright. Oh. Oh shit. Nope, that's not how I do that. Sorry.
No worries, just gotta be /R space 1d8. Or since it's only one, you can just do d8, I think.
10 out of 10. Would do again.
There we go. 1.
5.
Fuck.
You get
I
him
was
in
gonna
the
say I could.
foot.
I was gonna say I could roll it for you, but with my bad rolls, it wouldn't work. But apparently, it wouldn't have mattered.
Nope, would not have mattered.
You shoot him in the foot, and the next person who attacks him has advantage on that attack. As long as it's before your next turn starts. He is then going to force Nagal to make a dex save as he uses Burning Hands.
Oh my gosh. Like anything
Well, you
higher
made
than-
So basically,
Take
Mr.
half of
Nagal.
that, which is 7 damage.
Basically,
Just
Mr. Nagal is the only person that is doing good with his rolls right now.
Yeah.
I always do good with my rolls.
No, that's 6. It's 6 damage. It's still going to take you down, though.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you take half damage on a successful save against Burning Hands.
And how much damage do I take, sorry?
6.
6.
That's what you got left.
Oh.
So there's just this cone of fire that erupts from his hands, and then Nagal's on the floor when it clears. The other ones, 3, 4, 5, 6, because they told each other about the archer, are going to rush towards you, and they're each going to fire a firebolt at you, which is a spell attack.
Awesome.
That misses. 16 hits you, though. Yeah.
You guys got this.
You take 9 points of fire damage. As the first one that runs towards you shoots a firebolt and misses to the side, but the other one hits you straight in the upper right thigh. Leaves a nasty burn through your clothing there. And that is the end of their turns. Valerie.
See, my. This is.
Did I take damage there?
Yes, 9.
Cube.
Sorry, I took 9 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
You should be at... Yeah.
So I assume Nagal can't make any saves right now, which means he would automatically take damage from something.
Yes.
All right.
He automatically fails all strength and dex saves.
What about con?
I don't know the rule about con saves. It depends on what you're doing, I guess.
All right. Well, I don't really want to risk it anyway because I don't even know if I can get over there. So I'm just gonna do Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay. What save
So
does he need?
that's going to be a Wisdom save, and that is a 12 for naught.
Succeed or take if it's... He succeeded at it, so no damage.
No damage.
You got a 16.
Yep. That's about what I do.
Okay. Luop, death save, please.
I mean, I guess I'll like jump down and move a little closer.
Wait, so to be clear, my distracting
What's
attack
death
did
save? Oh, yeah.
nothing?
It gives one of them advantage if someone had attacked it. You have one success. It did an extra 1d8 damage, and it gives another ally advantage on their attack if they attack before your next turn starts.
Yes, but my next turn is next, and
Right.
he's gonna...
So it just did one extra point of damage because you rolled poorly on the d8.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
Which is unfortunate because he only has 1 HP left after that hit. So Luop
He
has
would have
one
had
success. Henna. So
Oh, shit.
his
Okay.
disadvantage is going.
I'd say stay away from them, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna move... Here, let me see. How far can I move?
Up. Move up.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how far I can go. Can I go there?
No, you'd be going right through a tree.
Oh. So I can't run around the tree?
You can, but you have to run around it, not through it.
So like you could run here and then there.
Like that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Run away, run away, run away! Up and over behind tree.
Okay, go for it.
And one more back is your limit is one more back. So you could be here if you want
Actually,
for 30 feet.
could I be here and then I can finish off the other dude?
No.
Okay.
That's well, but hold on. If she was here, that's 20.
You're right, she can
that's
make it,
5,
you're right.
and that's 5.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, and then I can finish off the other dude.
On your next turn, yeah. You
So
may-
that was my action was running away?
Oh no, you haven't attacked yet, have you?
No.
No, I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad. That is a miss. Are you still there? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I can't hear anybody right now. For fuck's sakes. What is going on?
There we go. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that was annoying. The attack missed.
Wait, was that just me? Was I the only
No,
person? that's
everybody
going?
just went quiet for about a half a minute.
Well, yeah, but I left and rejoined.
Yeah, you're the one who did that, as far as I know.
So.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not only doing nothing in game, I'm also causing our communications to fail. Aren't you guys happy I'm here?
So this one yells
So happy.
To the other ones, "Take care of them, I'll kill the goblin off," and he just starts kicking the shit out of the downed goblin. You're going to take a failed death save from that.
Okay.
Did you shoot the
Sorry.
She missed.
I missed.
This cultist is going to make 2 sickle attacks against Henna.
Oh God.
1 hits. 7 damage. The other one is going to attempt a firebolt against Valerie, which misses.
All right.
And lights the tree behind you on fire.
Oh, good.
Yes. I'm gonna watch the world burn.
So it's my turn now.
Yes, there's a nice little campfire there.
All right. So 15, 20. All right. So I am going to cast this, and I'm going to argue that that's also going to put out the fire that's behind me. So it's
Interesting.
7 damage, and they can get pushed away, I believe.
What's the save? Cone
It
save?
is... Yes.
They're
Half
killing us.
damage,
No,
half of
good.
7 and not getting pushed
Taking it.
away.
And taking it. They're both
So
taking
they
7 damage.
Both take 7, and they both get pushed away 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
And I would argue that that puts out the fire behind me, but that's also just flavor text, so...
7's enough. I'll let it put it out.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot better. It was almost average. Alright. Gonna move over there, and that's my turn.
Okay. Luop, death save.
Wish me luck.
That's 2 failures now. Someone really needs to revive him.
Guys, come on. Please. You don't want to play with a bard next game. That'll be my next character. I'm gonna be a bard named... Oh...
A heavily armored person in blue. His armor is blue and silver rather than the robes that the other 3 are wearing. Comes charging out of the tent with what looks like a silvery long sword drawn. He isn't able to get to you though. Henna.
Well, fuck. Okay. I'm debating if I want to use my one other.
Do you have any AoE attacks? Or like
No,
multi-target attacks?
she does not.
No.
Alright.
My only other attack is a precision attack. And then what's
Well, I vote, honestly, we should probably hit this guy so that Nagal doesn't die immediately, because he's still
Yeah.
punching him.
I don't want to die! Ah!
Honestly, right now, like, we can't really do anything.
I can only hit. So am I taking out the guy? Am I taking out the guy who's already got some damage?
That guy, because
Oh,
he's the one punching Nagal.
Can I take him out through the other one?
You can shoot him. He's got a little bit of cover, so he'll have a bit of higher AC than normal, but you can absolutely take a shot on him.
Let's try this again. Jesus Christ.
There's no saving a crit fail.
I.
The arrow goes flying into the outer distance.
What the. And is my archery style playing into this at all? And into any of these?
You had a +5
Okay.
before you took that.
Oh, that's right. Jesus Christ.
I'm seeing some things appear, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of thinking Deus Ex Machina, but also...
We're all gonna die.
That's what it seems like right now. But I mean, if I had made some more of these things, which we all know I'm not going to, because that's not my thing. Yeah.
Henna, are you moving anywhere?
Yeah, back to the ship.
Hedda, please. I need your help.
I can't get to you.
You can if you believe, brother.
I don't.
You can move diagonally through this point, no problem. But if you do it, Valerie won't be able to get to him to save him. And you've already used your standard action, so you can't stabilize him.
And then we're gonna be in attacking range anyway, but
I feel like I kind of want to run back farther though.
go for it. I
can't. No
I don't
offense,
know.
Luke, but I can't save you.
That is okay, brother. I will come back as a bard. My name will be Luapigaj the Bard.
At this point, you hear the very comforting sound of the war scream of a raging barbarian dwarf comes screaming out of the forest,
Oh, thank
followed
God.
by Dean and Kellen, who tries charging straight towards the goblin. He then gets there, and then he looks over at you two and like, should I bring this one back or not?
Sure.
Okay. Luop, take 5 hit points back.
Oh, buddy. Oh, baby.
Dean is going to attack. Dean is definitely going to hit 4 damage. Baylor is going to attack. And probably murder Nate, because that's what the fucking greatsword does. Yes, the greatsword murder Nate's. Good night. Their turn. Luop, you're on the ground, so you do not get an attack of opportunity against him as he runs for it. And he's going to take a full action. Just keep going. This one's going to break off and start running. And again, no attack of opportunity is allowed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're all breaking off in different directions. Valerie. The leader is this one, by the way.
Alright. So... Gonna try another spell. What's the range? 15.
That was optimistic.
Alright. So I guess I'm gonna go... Is that really 15? Alright.
Yeah, that's 15. Lightning lure. So they need a DC strength.
Yep, and if they fail, they'll get pulled towards me and take 3 damage, which of course they don't. So, fucking nothing happens.
Yes. I think you need to get some martial weapon training. I'm just getting the slightest idea. Luop, you spend half your movement to stand up. You have 15 feet of movement and your actions.
Are you saying I should start using all of my other weapons besides my spells?
I'm saying your spells are failing you, and maybe you need to rethink your choice of...
I'm gonna charge.
Alright,
the last guy that's
well I'll
left.
retcon if you want. I'll throw one of my darts at him.
No.
Charge the last guy that's left.
Be an illusionist. Don't use attack spells as often. You use your more powerful illusion spells. Do you have any?
Not yet.
We can chat. We'll chat. We'll chat later and see if we can find you something.
I mean, I can disguise self. I can silent image. I suppose I could have put a big scary thing in front of him. But right now it's pretty much just attack spells and like minor illusion.
Yeah. I mean, when the dice hate you, and there's nothing that can be done. I'm pretty sure Roll20 is not biased towards the GM. I'm just have had absurdly high luck. You hit, by the way. Wait, who are you attacking? You're attacking Kellen?
No, I'm attacking. Wait. Oh, wait. Shit. Sorry, I thought those were the enemies.
No.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Move.
I mean, you don't know who he is, but he just saved your life, so I would assume you wouldn't start stabbing him.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll move right here.
Okay.
And then from there, I will draw out my bow. That's
Okay.
what I. And then I'll shoot my bow at the guy that's here.
Would you have blunted arrows? They would do the same damage, they'd just be non-lethal. I'm just curious with your character concept.
No. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay, go for it.
No, I'm just gonna shoot him.
6 points of pointy damage. Yeah, you get him through the lower leg. It's going to be a struggle to walk. Oh, I forgot he wasn't supposed to have moved yet. Meh. He can just stay there for a while. Henna, your turn.
Alright, oh, shoot, I'm gonna need to move so I don't hit Valerie. Actually, which do you guys prefer? Should I go after, oh, frick. Yeah, should I try to get that guy or this, the leader or the one that's on his way out? Do you guys have a preference?
You should
For which
absolutely
one I
hit
missed?
this guy.
A preference for which one I missed?
Absolutely miss this guy.
Okay, whoop. Okay. I'm gonna come whoop, up here so I can miss him closer up.
Yeah, take a shot.
I'm debating on if I should use my... I'll go ahead and use my precision attack.
You can choose
I
that
guess.
after you roll.
Okay.
You have missed. You can use your precision attack to add 1d8 to that attack roll. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, roll 1d8.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Oh, the slash is on the wrong side.
I know. Slash. I'm like in a darkened room. Alright.
Still misses at 15.
Jesus Christ. So I just miss. Because that's what I do.
So this guy's run off. This guy's run off, and I'm going to make that bastard actually wait till his turn. Valerie. It's your turn.
Alright.
Oh, it's also Hero
So-
Squad. They're just going to be, like, chasing him, but they're not fast enough, I'm going to say.
Alright. So I'm kind of dumb because I didn't realize that magic missile auto hits.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use that.
Okay,
with
do
my
your
last
damage.
spell slot.
Just roll your damage.
On the leader, dude. of
Holy
course.
shit. Yeah, that rips him a new one. That's a really good roll for Magic Missile.
And is that? Hold on. Is that for all 3 hits?
That is
Oh,
3.
no,
Each one
all
does
3.
1d4 plus 1.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so it's calculating 3
So
missiles
this is
all
a
hitting
stu-
him.
All hitting the same target.
Yeah,
so you'd
they
have
are.
to look at that. So if I hit 3 different targets, you'd have to go. All right. So the 1 plus 1, then the 3 plus 1, and the 4
Yep.
plus 1.
That's how we
All
do
right.
it.
Cool. Whatever.
Alright, Luop.
Hello.
This guy is still in range, but barely if you want to shoot at him again. Otherwise, everyone seems to be focusing on the leader.
I'll shoot at that one guy again.
Over here?
Yeah, same guy. I
Okay.
shot
I'm
him
going to
first.
say you have to go here to do it, but take your attack.
Okay.
That hits. And either one of them will kill him. He's down. I'll say he's bleeding out because you guys may have a reason to capture these guys alive. This one over
we're
here,
trying to-
though, is
we're-
obliterated by Mira.
Mira.
The Great Sword. Baylor hits
The
his
sword.
name is Great Sword
Oh,
Mira.
right. Yeah. Sorry. Forgot.
What's the damage? What's the damage on the leader right now?
He is at
Yeah.
a little over half. I can show you his bar. Boop. That's what he's at.
Looks to be exactly half to me.
His
but
turn.
I guess there's
He's running off.
21.
Henna, you can
Any-
still attack him, but he's going to be out of range soon.
Do you have a
Okay.
restraining shot?
No.
I don't have a shot that lands right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Fair
She's
play.
out of superiority dice as well, so she can't use her abilities.
Yeah.
I guess hit him and try to.
That misses.
Or-
Same rolls
Don't
last
hit
time.
him.
Jesus. Wait, no, it's
You rolled a
not.
10 last time.
You got a 10 plus 5 last time, which is a 15.
Oh right.
What am I having to roll to hit?
I don't think anyone has hit him with a normal attack yet, so you don't know.
Yeah. What?
He's been hit by 2 spells, but not by any normal attacks, so no one knows his AC yet. It's above 15, that's all you know. Valerie.
Again.
Yep. Goes quickly when
Alright.
the enemies are running away.
So how far away is
He's
this?
in range for one more
25?
spell, but he's double moving every turn, so he's gonna outpace you if you keep casting.
So he's 25 feet away.
Yes, and his movement speed is faster than yours, so you will lose him eventually.
I want to try this ebonwood dagger.
You gonna throw it at him?
No, my movement's like
He's a little he's further than I've indicated because he'd be off the chart if he moved his full distance. If you did a normal
he's
move,
he's further than 30 feet.
yeah, he's more like this.
All right.
I'll say you can get within 23 and attack and make a throw attack against him, but you'd risk losing it if he runs away with it stuck in his back.
I wouldn't risk it.
Otherwise, you could just keep trying cantrips until he's out of range.
Eventually, you have to roll well. Says the girl who hasn't hit anybody.
So I can get within 25 feet of him.
Yes.
All right. That's 15, so that's not going to hit. I guess I'll try this one.
Wisdom
DC
save.
Wisdom. 13 wisdom. Wow. All
Fail.
right. I did something.
Wow.
So he takes 3.
God, those rolls are sad. Luop.
Hello, sir.
You can still just barely see him through the trees. He's going to run out of sight pretty quickly, the leader, if you want to take one more shot. This guy down here is totally gone.
Okay, I'll take the shot at the leader.
Okay.
Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. That one.
That is a hit.
Just 10 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it should be 10. I don't know what that extra 4 is. Oh, that's in case it's a crit. But it is not. So 10 damage. He is nearly dead. It is his turn.
Is he any slower?
Yeah, he's almost dead. You should be able to see his hit points.
Yeah, but is he any slower?
No.
All right.
Henna, he's still within range of your longbow. You can make another attack against him.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't though.
Try.
Hey, listen. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take it, but
You hit.
frustratedly take it.
See? You
Did
hit.
I hit?
Yeah,
You hit.
you got him.
Ah. Okay.
Do you kill him?
That's.
Yes. You take him down.
Hold on. Is he dead or is
Yes.
he injured?
No, he's on the
down.
ground unconscious.
Dead.
Nice.
You have 3
Alright.
turns to save him. You ask Kellen to revive him.
Well, hold on.
At 0 HP, obviously. So it takes
Should
1
I-
turn to get to him. You have 2 turns left. What is your plan?
What is in an explorer's pack?
I actually had that open a minute ago. You're going to have 50 feet of rope. Almost every pack has that. Explorers has backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of ration, a water skin. It also has 50 feet of hempen rope.
Okay.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack, if that
I'll read
helps.
that too, real quick. I gotta find the freaking packs again. I can't believe I just closed the damn page.
And lion testicles, I'm just saying. You know, my God.
So what I'm
He's
gonna
shove those
do?
in his mouth so he can't talk? What's the plan with that? Backpack, crowbar, hammer, 10 pittons, 10 torches, a tinderbox, 10 days of rations, a water skin, 50 feet of rope.
50 feet of rope.
Yeah, every pack
So-
I think has 50 feet of rope, except for Diplomat.
Hannah, as we're getting up to him, I'm gonna point at you and I'm gonna point at his feet and say rope, and then I'm gonna tie my rope, and I'm gonna tie it around both hands, and then I'm gonna tie it around his waist, so his hands are connected together and to his waist.
Both of you make a dexterity check.
And I'm gonna
to see-
take away all of his weapons.
Both of you make a sleight of hand check, just in case you have proficiency, to see how quickly you can tie him up. Because you only have 6 seconds before you can heal him. Or before she has to.
Dex or sleight of hands?
Sleight of hand just in case you have proficiency, so you get that extra bonus. It's
All
dex
right.
either way. So yeah, you do a halfway decent job.
I mean, I assume his feet are pretty tied.
It doesn't matter because
Damn,
Kellen has
John.
Spare the Dying, which leaves him unconscious at 0 HP and stable. So he just uses that.
Oh,
And you
well.
finish tying him up proper. I forgot he had that, so there really isn't as much tension as I was building up. Damn it. So yeah, Kellen uses Spare the Dying cantrip.
Well,
which
maybe
puts him at 0.
maybe she didn't tell us, or maybe he didn't let us know, and then he used it. And
He's used
yeah.
it on one of you before. That's why I know he has it.
all right, oh, never mind.
But yes, regardless, you were able to stabilize the camp leader, tie him up. In the meantime, this guy has most certainly expired. So you just have the one leader tied up.
Okay, well, let's
Just throw him
try
in the
to
fire
keep
real
him
quick.
alive.
But can we drag the other 2 back for the reward, though?
Yeah.
Well,
So you've got 2
Can I-
corpses, and you've got the leader who is...
can
I'm just gonna
I
put the red X over him, but not the skull.
search the 2 other people? Because I assume like Dean and Bella are gonna take the leader, and they're gonna hold the fuck onto him
Yes,
while they
are.
walk. But I want to search these other 2 over here and see if there's any identifier. Like, I want to take their cloaks.
Right.
Obviously, take their cloaks. I want to see if there's anything else magical I can take. And I want to see if there's anything else that would be especially useful to me, or that could be used as an identifier for, like, more assurance.
Yeah, roll...
Can we investigate the tents?
investigation. Yeah, you can investigate the tents. Roll it as well. You investigate the crap out of those dead bodies.
We'll investigate the shit out of that tent.
That's not the tent, that's the bodies. You can investigate the tent.
Yeah, you-
Investigate the shit out of it. Oh,
Yeah,
let's go.
you investigate the shit out of something. I don't know what. You didn't say what you were investigating.
Oh, sorry, the tent.
Okay, gotcha.
All of the tents.
Henna runs into the tent.
Yes, the tent.
It's a tent! Oh my god!
Let's start with Valerie because you spoke up first. You find one of them has a brass necklace with the same symbol that's on the back of each of their cloaks. Probably not worth much, but it's another identifying feature, so maybe they'll pay you a bit for it. Otherwise, they each have 2 sickles. They each have a small pouch of a few copper. I'll just give you the total when this is done. And neither one of them would have anything else of note other than just common blue dyed leathers underneath their robes.
Okay. 2... what is it? Azure cloaks.
Yeah. Their armor is basically destroyed with the amount of damage you guys have done to it, so there's no point in trying to salvage that for money. No one's going to pay more than a couple copper for it.
Can I
Do they
inspect it
have-
and try to remember how to make it?
Do they have any masks?
The armor is not mechanical, so no. And no, they do not have masks.
Okay. Oh, I still have that that gas mask from
Yeah,
the
many
other
of you
people,
have
right?
one. You guys never figured out what those were for.
I have that hanging on my right hip because that's where I put like my helmet.
That makes sense. Luop. Going through the other 3 tents, they all have the same layout. These 2 do. You find a total of, I'll say, 40 copper and 18 silver. Henna will be watching you take the money from these chests, by the way, so she would know that you have it, but you got to them first. And you were opened them because you're skilled in lockpicking and she isn't, so you were the one who opened them. Another one has a journal, the third one doesn't have anything in it. In the leader's tent, you see a slightly bigger, more ornate box, and I'll actually need you to roll lockpicking to open it without
So I just roll-
attacking it.
What do I roll, sorry?
Dexterity with proficiency, because all rogues have that proficiency. Yes, you're able to open that. Actually, roll perception first.
Okay, let me just do that here. There we go.
It is trapped, but with your dexterity roll for opening it, I'll say you also are able to disable the trap. It makes sense. It would be high enough for both. So you spot a trap, you disable it nimbly, and then open the lock. As you open it, you notice there's a small canister of what looks like a glass canister of what looks like some poisonous gas, just this deep green, kind of rumbling, gaseous material that was set to spray out of the lock if you hadn't disarmed it before opening it. Inside there, you find a larger pouch of coins. This one has 2 gold, 3 silver, and 18 copper in it. And you find a stack of 4 books, which I'll describe to you later because we're running out of time. Just remind me next week. Just write like stack of 4 as our order books, and I'll describe them to you next week.
Do you want me to just add them to my loot thing? And
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Notes.
And since Luop is a good guy, I'm assuming you'll distribute coins next week too, or something like
definitely. Most definitely.
that.
We'll see how I'm feeling. I just remember I'm pretty racist towards gnomes / dwarfs, so I might be a little ticked off.
By
I
Belor.
see that fucking piece of shit.
Well, at least there's no gnomes.
That's I can't really identify between like dwarves or gnomes though, so they all look kind of like the same.
They're extensively different. Actually,
That's
gnomes are very different from what you'd expect. I don't have a picture on the wiki yet, but I will soon. They're not your typical hobbit-looking kind of creatures.
Are they like a construct or something?
No, they have glowing eyes. Their skin is very dark, and they tend to wear very baggy stuff that covers most of their skin to the point where all you can usually see under their giant hat and their big baggy clothing is their eyes and their cheeks and their any facial hair they have in their nose sticking out.
Nice.
Yeah, I just adding a little bit more flavor. I hate the typical gnome is just this happy-go-lucky guy who's got a bag of gold and builds shit. It's boring. Boring, boring, boring. I don't want it. So yeah.
Are there vampires in your thing?
Not yet.
Okay, if I die, I'm gonna become a vampire.
There is a type of undead you wouldn't want to be them. Especially at this point in history, it's not a good time for them currently. But they were made by gnomes, so they'd be your creators.
Fuck, I can't do
yeah,
that.
you can talk to me after, Valerie, or in front of everyone. Either way works. So I'm gonna say we wrap it up. And by the way, Baylor, Dean, and Kellen are all smashed off their damn asses. You notice as the fight is worn off, they're all 3 kind of stumbling around, and they just kind of like drop the unconscious leader, and Baylor just sits on him, just like wipes his face, like, God, you guys move fast. Had to run the whole way. That's hard to do while drunk. I'll let them roleplay it when we get there next week, but we're at midnight, so we're gonna call it a session.
Well, if you weren't drunk, you could have caught up with us.
I will talk to you boys later.
Good night.
Later.
Alright.
Good night.
Alright. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
It's a bit late.
2:03 a.m.
I got 2 o'clock.
Midnight on the dot, but that's like mom standard time now. I'm gonna have to get up like 3 more times before 6 o'clock, so it's.
Yeah.
Your kids wake you up that often?
You know what? I'm not supposed to be on the clock tonight, but I know I'm gonna have to be because Brian's not a fan of being a dad this
Do they
weekend,
get
so.
worse when they get older? Because our kids are 2 or 3 and they almost never wake up at night.
No, Flynn's teething.
Oh, that sucks. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get to sleep then. As much as you get to.
Good night. Hey to your wife.
Yeah, I will. So do you want to talk about that thing now? Do you want to jump over the whatever channel if you want it to be private, Valerie?
Yeah,
Oh.
totally.
Okay, we'll jump over
Bye.
there. See you later. So what's up?
So, I mentioned that I had a gauntlet thing.
Yes.
That's like my arcane focus. So I was thinking that maybe
hold on a
that's-
second. Let me end the recording because they've heard about the gauntlet, but you might want to keep it.